予告する。Bonjour, everybody, and welcome to another episode of the Toku Roundup. Yeehaw!
Yeah! Now I know what a lot of you are thinking. Hey, why do we sound so happy about something? Oh, we'll get to that, but let's get to the natural introductions.
Of course.
Because this has been a special day.
DLBaat. Let's continue.
Let's continue.
I'm your resident Radiant Rider, Silvermaxis, the legendary Lupin Silva. And we've got
I'm your Flying Flyer, Flyer 98, and I am your Lupin Red for the week.
Guts.
I am your adventurer of Egg, Guts Masterson, and I am your Lupin Green today.
No, don't you mean Patra and Nigo?
I don't know. And we've got DLBaat, of course, with us.
Watashi wa Kamida! I am your Lupin Blue this week, apparently.
Yep. And we have with us a special guest, Mildra the Monk.
The following roundup is scheduled for one fall.
What? Fall!
Approaching the ring and standing at the red corner, he hails from St. Paul, Minnesota. He weighed in this morning at 265 pounds. He is your five-time, and five-time D20 champion. He is the monk with a mouth. He is the Minnesota Madman. Oh, monkliness, Mildra the Monk.
Yeah! And ladies and gentlemen, we have with us the first episode of Kaito Sentai Lupin Ranger versus Keisatsu Sentai.
Pato Ranger.
Oh yes, of course.
This is going to be awesome. Okay, so
Although for the sake of clarity and the fact that we are not getting paid by the syllable, I would propose that we call it
versus.
LVP. I was gonna go with LVP, but versus is fine too.
I usually go by Loops versus Pat.
I normally just say Lupin Ranger versus Pato Ranger.
Yeah, but saying that a dozen or so times is gonna get
Tongue twist. It's gonna be in the tongue twist territory.
Well then, and let's test that. Now,
Is that gonna be in a tongue twister? Do woodchucks chuck wood?
Anyways, so we have Mildred here as a guest today because he actually saw the first episode of Lupin Ranger versus Pato Ranger.
Hold on, Silver, can
I took time out of my busy schedule of humiliating bad roles and making fun of the Sudarso brothers' horrible luck with dice.
Oh, sick burn!
Better have burn heal.
Hey,
that's my line.
I own the truth.
Fair enough.
Yes.
But
I took some time out of my very busy schedule to take a look at the first episode of LVS or LVP.
LVP last week.
Mm-hmm.
When I was absent.
Yep. Oh, and speaking of humiliation, let's get to the keyword puzzle, shall we?
Urusei, baka
no one likes a sore loser.
I know. I'm just messing with them.
As it was revealed last week. Last week's answer was Arthur G6 from Chikyu Sentai 5-Man.
Whoa, my brother. Whoa, my sister.
Enough.
Oh my god! I think this is the first time that one of DL's riddles was guessed on the first or was solved on the first guess.
No. Second.
Second?
Because remember, Albury Killer?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Even still, just
To be fair, here's the thing. This week, that time it was Father who finally gave me the keyword answer, but also the keywords.
Which is gonna lead. So with that said,
let's talk about the picture that we chose for Arthur G6, which is of him dick crushing a child.
Wait,
God.
What? Link.
Yeah, there's a mental image that I don't think will.
Okay.
I can't provide a link. You have to scroll up.
Although the thing about yes, and it was pretty easy. Robot butler that turns into a cannon. Seriously, Flutter.
Oh dear God!
But the reason that I brought Arthur G6 up is because he's also. Go ahead.
Would it be wrong to put a brother's recital next to this other picture?
You have little God.
Anyway, the reason that I picked this is a robot who acts as a mentor to the team. Well, actually, no, that's their father. You have a robot who acts as a helper to the team. He acts as the team cannon. DL, obligatory canon joke.
Because after all, it's a new sensation. Bitches love cannons.
And he's voiced by an anime voice actor or actress.
Who?
Rika Matsumoto.
Oh,
the same.
Oh, the voice of Ash.
And Bakura, some of Duel Monsters.
Oh yes. And let's not forget the singer of many songs, including Alive Life.
Yes.
Oh yes.
I also chose this riddle because we also have a robot in Lupin Ranger vs. Ponzo Ranger who is also voiced by an anime voice actress. But we will get to that when we get to that.
Jim Carter. I love.
I'm still amazed that they gave him that name. Why would you give a robot the name?
So we're going straight into that.
Well,
no.
We're just mentioning it.
Yeah, we're just mentioning it. And guess who he is voiced by?
Shoot.
Rie Kugimiya.
Oh shit.
Didn't you say she was considered the queen of Tsundere?
Yeah, the chick who's in just about everything.
Yes, Happy from Fairy Tail.
Really?
Wait,
Happy.
Wait, Happy?
Yes,
Flutter, if you end up going down Rie Kumiga's resume, then we're gonna be here for days.
Yeah. Also, did you guys get what I just said?
Yes, you said cat. Also, DLBaat. Dave!
No, wait.
We don't do days. We don't do days, remember?
Exactly.
Also, Mildra, as a bit of an aside on the RVT Wrestling page, it is confirmed that the dual brand pay-per-views are now a thing, starting with Backlash.
Anyways, shall we get off of... Yeah.
Back to the Toku Roundup.
Yes, let's get off of this very disturbing picture, and let's get to the news roundup, shall we?
Yes.
News roundup! Stato! And we're starting things off, of course, with an interview with Ren Kiriyama. Which is...
Japan World Heroes.
Oh god, don't even remind me of Japan World Heroes.
Yes.
Wait. Do we need to remind you of the blueberries?
Oh, fuck you! Oh my god.
At least I didn't say anything this time.
Okay, for one thing, low blow.
Okay.
And two, it was not blueberries.
Okay.
And two, it was not blueberries, it was Chinese food.
Okay.
Chang's.
Okay.
Yeah.
If you want to blame someone, blame Mildra. He told me.
Mildra! Why? I thought we were friends.
We are friends.
Oh,
Don't
Silver, do you have your Gaia memories?
I have my Gaia memories.
But don't you remember the song, Silver?
Which song?
Every riff is sacred. Every riff is great.
Oh my god.
Every riff is wasted. God is quite irate.
Anyways, shall I get on with this, please?
Yes.
Okay, so we have an interview with Ren Kiriyama by Destiny Amber of the Tokusatsu Network, one of the many, many news sites that helps us out, from Japan World Heroes 2017.
Wait, Destiny Amber, isn't she also a cosplayer?
Yeah?
Yes. And she was cosplaying as Shotaro while she was interviewing him.
She also cosplayed as Hammy, I do believe. Honestly, she's
Yes.
pretty cool.
Yeah, I think I might have seen her Ranger set.
Yeah, I met her at Japan World. I met a lot of people at Japan World Heroes. Holy crap!
But as for the interview,
Right. We can talk about my awesome times at Japan World Heroes later. Anyways,
We've already done that too much.
Anyways, he started off as a musician, and actually, I remember this from the Q&A. But he started off as a musician, but he wasn't really making too much money, so he decided to. But he decided to go into acting. And so he initially auditioned for a J-drama by the name of Nodame Cantabile.
Yes.
Yeah. He was only an extra in the series.
He was the only extra in the series that had a speaking role.
Oh, the only extra in the series. Didn't have enough time to rehearse, and he messed up the line, which is unfortunate, but whatever. And so when he was about
revealed.
Hey, who's doing this article?
Sorry.
When he was around 4 or 5, around the time when Kamen Rider Black was airing. Well, yeah, Kamen Rider Black was airing, and he had decided that if he ever got into acting, he would be a Kamen Rider. Little did he realize.
And what do you know? His wish came true.
So that means that he invokes the trope of ascended fanboy.
Exactly.
Much like David Tennant.
Oh yes.
Yes.
To be fair, David Tennant kind of got it even better since, well, his first doctor is now technically his father-in-law.
Oh yeah.
But guys, do you know what this means?
No, Peter Davison.
Oh, Davison. Ah.
Yeah.
Baka.
This means something else. 2 of Riku Sanjo's main riders are Ascended fanboys.
Oh,
yeah.
You're right.
Shinosuke.
Yeah, Shinosuke, right. Anyways, and he didn't realize that it would be 2 main characters changing into 1 rider when he first auditioned, but that's definitely interesting. But yeah, we get to find out more of Ren Kiriyama's backstory, except for I already knew some of this kind of, but yeah. Any thoughts from you guys?
Well,
it's an interesting interview. Yeah.
I'll probably have to take a look at the full context a bit later, but I will give him props for taste for taking notes from Black.
Yeah.
Instead of the other one.
Instead of Black RX.
Yes, indeed.
Nobody wants to take notes from Black RX.
Exactly.
Saban did when they were adapting Masked Rider.
Don't even. The only good thing that came from that is Fergus.
As much as I have buried Black RX along with every sane individual, I will give it credit for its place in Trip when it comes to trailblazing, because that was the first time we got utility forms.
Yes.
Now that said, it honestly does not surprise me that he ended up starting out in a J drama, even if it was as an extra,
Indeed.
because for a few years in the Heisei era, I'd say around the mid 2000s, there was this thing where where a lot of the people they would get for the main writer were people who had at least one run as Aya in the live action Princess Tennis stage shows.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, you're right.
And that happened at least like 3 times.
Let's not bring up the turtle, please.
I know Ouroboros and Wataru were two cases of that.
Oh, how fitting, since Wataru's in a J-drama.
Nope, with an iron pole.
Nope, none of that. Shame on you.
I am killing that line of thought right now.
Yep. Anyways, shall we move on to the next article?
Yes, we shall.
All right. Who wants to cover this next one?
All right. What's next?
It's the Kyoryuger 3.5.
33.5.
I don't really know much about it, but I wouldn't mind covering it.
I think I can read off this.
All right. Go ahead, Mildra.
Right.
As high into the mobile game
Mildra.
Brave Frontier 2.
One thing. Do not read directly off the script. Ripped and try and
Kyoryuger episode 33.5.
Mildred, continue.
Yeah.
A new episode of the 2013 Sentai series Zuden Sentai Kyoryuger has been released.
It's Juden Sentai. It's Juden Sentai Kyoryuger.
To me, it's potato.
Potato.
Anyway.
Fuck. I forgot the line from Thomas Sanders videos.
Anyway, Brave, the name of episodes in Kyoryuger. This is Brave, the Battle Frontier, acts as a special episode that ties in with the mobile game Brave Frontier 2, set to be released on February 22nd. The episode reunites the Kyoryuger cast after 5 years. When talking about it in collaboration during a press conference event, the game staff wanted mention to avoid an ordinary promotional campaign and focus on the keywords, the greatest Braves in history. A phrase used to describe the Kyoryuger team. This marks the second spin-off, coming after last year's Juden Sentai Kyoryuger Brave.
Oh god, don't even remind us of that.
Let's not be
reminded of that.
The cast also appeared in a short promotional video parodying Sentai as Team Yukon Sentai Brave Frontier.
Yep.
Oh, jeez. Also, what I was trying.
Okay. I'm literally watching this right now, and oh dear God, what is up with the hair?
I don't even know, but
why is Nasan a girl exactly?
I don't know. But the line I was trying to do was tomato solanum lycopersicum. Yeah, lycopersicum.
Good joke, bad timing.
Yeah. I forgot that it was originally a joke in a Thomas Sanders video, which I forgot the line. Because to be fair, that is a tongue twister in and of itself.
I remember playing a bit of the original Brave Frontier a long time ago, and it was. Now I have not paid any attention to Brave Frontier 2, mostly because of the fact that I have yet to find much in the way of mobile games that are worth paying attention to. And I know somebody's going to yell at me saying, but Mildra, what about Legacy Wars? I honestly would have preferred if Legacy Wars was a straight fighter instead of that weird ass fighter card hybrid that it's going with.
Yes.
Plus, there's the fact that Legacy Wars has all the machinations that I hate from free to play gaming, as does a Brave Frontier. It was a bit interesting to see a mobile game have an RPG like aesthetic. But the problem is it had all the trappings of mobile games. And Brave
Okay.
Frontier 2, I don't see my. You're not going to see me pouring a few dozen hours into that either. I will
Okay.
say that when it comes to the
Right.
image in the article, having them do this bit of
Mildra,
what?
you kind of go on a bit long. Sorry.
Yeah, no worries.
Yeah.
Okay, this is actually interesting. Okay, for the 13.5 episode,
All right.
they actually went out of their way to create a brand new monster exclusive for it.
Nice.
Flutter, I think you should take this.
Clutter or me?
Oh yes.
Yeah,
Yes.
The next. Oh yes, the next one or the next article we have.
Mm-hmm.
So, speaking of Kyoryuger episode 33.5, Marie Itoyo, the actress who played Yayoi Oldshade or the second Kyoryu Violet.
Wait, someone say Yayoi?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what this story is on. But too bad Flutter is covering it and not you, DLBaat. You had your chance to claim it, but you didn't.
I didn't know what was next! Also, fuck you, Guts!
To be fair, it was Mildra who said Flutter should take this next one.
Yeah.
Well, he could have stepped in.
Yeah, she could have stepped in.
Okay,
Anyway,
hang on. I'm gonna post something in the roundup real quick.
anyway, she
yeah.
tweeted that she got nostalgic.
Oh, wow. This is what what happens when you make the riddle god angry.
Yes. She
Damn
tweeted
right.
that she got nostalgic and got goosebumps while watching it. She noticed that her Sparkle stars were pretty brave and didn't change at all. In a good way. Finally, she tweeted that she wanted to be in it.
What wasn't she in then?
Good
Because
question. Because she probably wasn't. Because they were probably just focusing on the core 6.
yeah, probably.
Okay. Can I speak on this real quick?
Sure, go ahead.
All right. Honestly, Lee, I think that this might be a sign that maybe she should come back for another Sentai. Because here's the thing.
I'd be welcome for that.
Here's the thing. The biggest problem with her being Kyoryuger last time was that she was only 17 at the time. She's now a full-fledged adult, which means they can keep her on for the whole series as long as they need to.
Yes.
I don't know. What do you think, Mildra?
Given that this is a one-off, that's probably why they had to do the focus, because if they were to bring in her, they might have to bring in it could create this domino effect where they'd have to bring in everybody.
That's fair.
Bring in everyone.
And
Everyone, sir?
I'm not doing that
Everyone!
gag twice.
Anyway.
Right, so, moving on to the next one, we have some rather interesting news. Guts, want to take this one?
Guts.
I don't know if Guts is with us, guys.
Wait. You know, I have a perfect way to test feet.
Oh, he's muted.
Yep.
I am with you. Give me the next one, the one after this.
Wait.
Okay.
Hold on. You're coming in a bit echoey.
DLBaat, let's just have you take the next one, okay?
All right. So, all right, what we got next?
We've got... You're not looking at the... DLBaat, get on the dock!
I'm moving. Jeez.
Consistency, good sir.
Consistency.
Professionalism.
We're swimming in it.
Exactly.
Okay, now I have the urge to do the Lees of Virginia from 1776 in my head.
No.
No, I'm not going down that route, because if we do that, we're going to derail hard.
Exactly. All I can
All right.
The one under Yayoi's,
yeah. All I can say, Mildra, is this
by
is
the way,
what you were getting into when you agreed to join the podcast for this week.
Okay. First off, Flutter, I will get back at you for this.
Just another day in the business.
Flutter, mark my words. I will make you pay for this. You won't know when, and you won't know how, but I will.
Nope.
You say that now, but trust me.
Oh,
Anyway.
All right then. Okay,
Anyway, wait. According to the
go.
Kaiju CFM Twitter, Japan is getting their own little slice of Mega Ranger because the DVD box set for it is being released in Japan.
Let's just hope it's not the same one that Shout Factory gave. Because I heard that one is I heard that sub didn't do too well, considering what Deshinta said about it.
Ooh, really?
Yeah.
Ooh, ouch. Okay. Well, the box set
It kind of makes me a bit afraid for when they finally release Go-Go 5, and then Time Ranger.
And then Hurricaneer. No, and then
hold
Gout
on,
Ranger.
guys. Let's be fair here.
Let's not try and
Yeah.
and tempt the gods of irony.
Yes.
Fair enough.
Anyway, the box set will be released on July 11th, and it is priced at 15,000 yen.
It'll be released
Wow, that's a lot
in
of
two
nuts.
parts.
Yep.
Yeah, with 25 episodes each.
Since 51 divided by 2 is 25 and a half.
Wait, then what are they going to do with the 51st episode?
That's probably probably going to be in the second half.
Okay.
And then, now Guts. Now you take this one.
Oh.
Alright, and speaking of Rangers...
Or Senshi, more Senshi actually, because...
Fair enough. I just prefer to... I mainly call them Rangers because of Gokaiger and because it's easier.
Wait, hold on. I think we should be worried because this movie is going to be available by a big bad beetle blog. Oh, no, wait. It's just a big bad beetle.
Big Bad Beetle. Guts?
Oh, sorry. I forgot that I was still muted.
Also, Silver, can I make a joke real quick here?
Sure, go ahead.
Anyways,
Thunder Rangers! Oh!
My God.
We saw that coming.
alright. You guys done?
Yes.
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay, so the actor who played Ishu Kasumi, aka the Kuwaga Ranger in Ninpu Sentai Hurricaneer, will be making a guest appearance in the Kamen Rider Amazon's movie, Kamen Rider Amazon's Final Chapter. In the movie, his character's name is Mito Inosuke.
Mito Ainosuke.
Inosuke.
Ainosuke. Sorry. And that's all we know.
Yep.
Other than the film will be released in spring.
But you already knew that.
Yes, they did.
Yeah. I mean, we'll see what his character does in the movie proper.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna say right now he's gonna die.
Oh.
And Mildred, mind taking the next one?
I think I can do that.
Alrighty then. So, what have we got? Oh, another Toku marriage.
Omedetou!
Marriage.
Subarashi!
Subarashi! Which reminds me of another bit of news involving Silver, but we'll get to that.
They don't need to know about it.
Silva, they already know.
Sasaki, best known for singing various songs like Junction Heart from Broken Blade, Chastolite from Garo the Animation, Kamon from Garo the Crimson Moon, and Karen from Guren no Suki.
Which is also Crimson Moon.
Yep. Has announced her marriage to the student actor Sanshiro Wada, best known for his student acting during Golden Knight Garo's show, Beast Form Knight Giga, Akiba Red.
Oh.
Wait,
and
Akiba Red?
Yep,
Yeah.
Akiba Red. She elaborated that, quote, they met through the Garo series, where he was an action actor in the live-action Garo series, while Sasaki had performed 3 songs in the Garo anime series. He proposed to her on her birthday, and they married during Garo Kansai. Words. Additionally, Sasaki announced she will continue working as a singer whilst being married.
Good for her.
Yeah.
Omedetou.
Hopefully-
Subarashi.
Considering Garo is what united this couple, hopefully we, even if I don't watch Garo, hopefully we get to see these two work together in a Garo project of sorts.
Yeah.
Maybe we might see another guy who was on Garo, who's currently married, to come back too. Maybe.
Oh, maybe.
You know who I'm talking about, right?
I know who you're talking
As
about.
in decade?
Yeah.
Honore decade.
It's all Decade's fault. That's right.
Right.
Decade on his.
No. Fair. It's not Decade's fault. it's
Hashtag
Meat's
blame
fault.
Lorgar.
It's all Jenga's fault.
It's Jenga's fault.
It's his fault. He knocked over the tower.
Okay, but
Alright.
let's get off the Garo and into 3 actors that are getting along really well.
The
I'll
Three
take this one.
Amigos.
Yes,
Wait,
the Bell Trio of Friends.
Hang on. I don't see Donald Duck.
The best friends? No.
No.
So would you say
No,
they're
that-
all
that was
a
bad.
best match?
All right.
No, I'll take this one. Atsuhiro Inukai, the actor for Sento Kiryu, Build. Eiji Akaso, Ryuga Banjo, and Kamen Rider Cross. And Kohei Takeda, Kazumi Sawatari, or Kamen Rider Grease. The father-son.
Yes, the
Explain
father
how
son.
have explained how well that they've gotten along while on set through Takeda's Instagram posts. The pictures include all 3 of them in casual wear. All 3 of them. Wait. Yo, Scotsman!
Hey, Scotsman!
You're late.
Well, dear, but you know what they would say? The star always comes down late.
Oh, shut up! Because of you, I had to scramble for someone else to pick the answer for the keyword puzzle this week. Because remember, it was your turn.
Also, Kiryu, we have some interesting news, but we're gonna save that for a surprise.
I can check the
Anyway.
document.
No.
Don't spoil!
No spoil.
No spoilers.
Okay. Scotsman,
No
I'm gonna say right
spoilers,
now.
darling.
Scotsman, do not look at Twitter, do not look at RPG chat, do not look at any other Discord. Pay attention only to the podcast. For now, all right?
Got that?
Okie dokie.
Trust
Anyway.
us.
Yeah.
The pictures include all 3 of them in casual wear, in Cho Eusai clothing, presumably during the eponymous of winking, on bikes with their backs turned to the wall, and all 3 of them using landlines.
I mean, overall, just just being able to interact with people on set, you build some really great relationships. Like,
So you're saying that relationships build up?
God damn it, DLBaat. But well, actually, this does bring back a personal story that I had. did I ever tell you guys that I was in a play my junior year of high school?
I think you might have mentioned that.
Yes.
Okay.
Mildra, what the hell?
What did you do? What did you do?
Check the TRPG chat.
Oh god.
In the grim darkness of the 41st millennium, there is only Archer.
God damn it.
This is why we brought this man on. This is why.
I am a horrible person.
Anyways, as
Horrible. I think you mean hilarious.
yes. Anyway, so I was in a play back in my junior year of high school, and two of the people that actually I got along with a lot of I got to know a lot of the different people who were in it. I had taken theater classes, but a lot of the people in the play were like amazing, were amazing actors, and I really enjoy all of their work. But two people in particular that I really got to know really well, were two friends that I still have today, even though I don't really see them too much. And to keep confidentiality, because courtesy, I'll just call them by their character names, Crank and Clifford.
Huh.
Yes, one of the characters' names was Crank. I know.
That's Frank.
Wait. Was this other friend a big red dog?
He must have been an honest man.
God damn it. You have no idea how many references that was made towards Clifford.
Also, did Frank push the button?
Not Frank, Crank.
Oh, Crank.
Yes.
Wait. Did you have Christmas with him?
Did he have the Beijing cocktail?
Guys, I'm trying to tell my story.
Yeah.
Remember, we're on a limited timetable.
Bye. Party pooper.
God damn it.
Everybody needs a pooper, so we invited you.
No. Every party
needs a pooper, that's why
we invited you. Party pooper. Party pooper.
Anyways, so, and you know what? What's actually really interesting is that my character in the play and Crank, as in the character, not the actual actor, like our two characters were supposed to be like bitter enemies towards each other. Like Crank was the stereotypical jerk, and I was played as the shy kid. I know, ironic, right?
Yes, quite.
But the two of us ended up becoming really good friends off set, and it's one of the memories that I will always share with them. Just all of us in this play together, and it was pretty awesome. And I really miss that. Unfortunately, I can't really do theater nowadays because, well, my math major's kind of taking priority. But yeah, just overall, just hearing about this article just reminds me of high school and the bonds I shared through theater.
Mm-hmm.
So you're talking a bit about your high school days. All I ask is that you've not mentioned the boat.
The boat?
Oh, really? You really had to make a school days joke?
Boo!
I don't get it.
School days.
Oh!
Nice boat.
Nice boat.
Yeah, DLBaat, you get the slipper. Thwap!
Oh, you... Get back here! Get back! Stay in the recording studio and don't move!
DLBaat.
You need me.
Yep. Okay. That's it. DLBaat, you're officially off the podcast. Goodbye.
You're fired.
I'm back.
We're just
No,
screwing
you're
with you,
not.
man.
Get stay off the recording studio.
Silver?
No,
Stop.
it's my job.
We're
Well,
just
you're-
screwing with you, man.
Okay. I was gonna screw with them a little bit more, but
Oh, hashtag fun. Also, Shades, please forgive me.
you know, we're going to tell
Why?
Shades that, and he's going to Dave you. Hell, I'm surprised that Mildra hasn't multi-Daved you yet.
Yeah.
No, that's because you have to do something special to get the multi-Dave.
Like
Or
bring out
just-
that TRPG. I am not saying its name.
I'm not gonna multi-Dave somebody for that because one, only a handful of people who are going to be watching this knows what that is, and two, those who do know are smart enough not to bring it up.
Yes.
Yep.
But
Anyways,
I will invoke it if somebody says that something is the worst thing ever.
of all time.
Yeah.
Anyway, who gets this next one?
Alright, Flutter, you can take the next one.
I just took the last one.
I'll
Oh,
take it.
right.
I'll take it.
Alright, go ahead, Guts.
Oh, wait, oh. We have Zeltrax. Holy fucking shit!
Don't spoil it, don't spoil it, don't spoil it.
Matiroyo!
Matero!
Oh, you guys in the middle of a podcast?
Yes,
You
we're
guys
in
in
the
the middle of recording a
pod-
podcast? No,
Yes,
I
we're in-
apologize.
Hey, no
Yeah,
worries,
what
come
should
join
you
us, come
say?
join us.
Yeah, come join us.
Come play
Come
with us.
please,
Come
Yeah,
play with
Silver,
us, DM.
Silver Flutter guys,
Forever
you wanna
and ever.
Silver Flutter guys, just to let you guys know,
Yes?
Yeah,
Don't spoil.
what if-
Don't spoil.
funny thing, I'm not
Oh, okay.
gonna spoil if you don't let me finish.
Okay.
Okay,
sorry.
go ahead.
You wanna know the freaky thing?
What?
What?
I only woke up 10 minutes ago when I saw the news.
Oh, yes, we will get to that in a second. I think,
Also, ladies and gentlemen, welcome the reviewer of the Millennium, ZeltraxMillennium.
exactly.
Thank you very much. I need to make that into a running gag.
From out of nowhere, ZeltraxMillennium.
You know what? As a matter of fact, guys, I honestly think that we should just get this out of the way right now. All in favor?
Do we have the slide for it?
Nay, we had the doc was put up like this for a reason.
Right.
Got a point.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
Alright,
So yeah,
alright.
but you
I
can.
don't have the document, so there you go.
It's okay.
Link it to him.
With a document.
Oh,
Okay.
and oh, yep, you're still there. Good. I will send.
One-
I will
Just
send the
send it.
document. Oh,
Just
there you
send
go. There we go. All right.
Also, this is the second time in the second time in the Roundup's history where we have 7 podcasters.
Huzzah!
Wait. How many did you say?
7.
7.
In a row?
Really?
I
Yes.
feel like I should have started doing the Magnificent 17. But
Anyways, DLBaat, you anyways,
DLBaat, you can take the one. You can take this one since you didn't get to take the Joryu Violet one.
yeah.
Yeah, you can take it, DLBaat.
All right. Well, we recently had.
Joryu.
What happened? Hey, Jasmine,
I
get
think
back
Jerry's
here!
got some noise.
Oh. Well,
It's A-Deck. He's...
Sorry about that.
What
It's
happened?
alright.
move
Okay.
back to your phone.
Anyways,
All right.
Also, Zeltrax.
Where'd Guts go?
Landing round about the news this week.
Right.
We're gonna get to that. We're gonna get to it.
No, not that. The news that we've already covered.
Oh, right. All right.
We have covered up to the Umika. We're currently covering that one.
Yeah, we've got about 6 more stories before we can cover what came out today.
Yes.
Did you guys already cover? Did you guys already cover Kyoryuger episode 33.5?
Yes.
And DM, don't worry. I mentioned about the fact that they made an original monster suit for that, which I'm still amazed.
Yes.
All right. Anyway. Now then, for those of you who don't know, our current Lupin and Ranger Lupin Yellow, Umika Hayami, aka Haruka Kudo, was actually
I'm sure you can't view the doc.
Oh, wait, what?
What?
He just PM'd me and he said, do I really need to be here since, well, I can't view the doc.
Oh.
Oh, shit.
Wait a minute, hold on.
How come you can't view the doc?
I always put it in I always pin it.
No.
I'm asking right now, but continue.
Yeah, go ahead and continue.
All right, now but yeah, as I said, her actress used to be an idol, so she discussed her transition from being an idol to a yellow senshi. Last year, she graduated from idol groups. Groups Morning Musume, Hello Project to pursue her desire to become an actress. Lupin Yellow is her big break, using the Super Sentai series as a jumping point for other roles. She stated that she was more nervous about appearing in the series than appearing at Cho-e Yusai at Nippon on Budokan. It has been years since she had partaken in an audition. Last time she...
Did we lose somebody?
When she auditioned for Morning Musume.
Last Kyoryu.
Yeah.
Finally, she said I
was just wondering why it suddenly got so damn quiet.
All right. So I covered that. What's the deal with the Scotsman?
It's because we're urging him not to spoil.
Just tell him not to look down, and then he will. Then he can join in on the thing. Hang on. Get back here, you. Kyoryu, you can look at the doc. Just don't scroll all the way
down.
Kyoryu, come back here. Kyoryu!
Scott!
Kyoryu!
God damn it! God damn it, Adek!
No. God damn it, Scotsman! Oh, okay.
Kyoryu, you stay here.
You stay here, Kyoryu.
Scotsman, I was wanting to say.
Stay here and do the job.
You're going.
Where do you think you're going?
I'm on the bus on my way home.
Ah.
Oh, fair enough.
All right.
You get a pass.
That's it. You get a pass. You got a pass.
You got a pass.
You got a pass.
You guys on a bus's very, very bad Wi-Fi right now.
Alright, fair enough. Alright. So, well, we will bring you back in when we get to that news.
I'll just sit here till you guys cover it.
Alright.
Alright.
Guys, just to forewarn you ahead of time, the Toy Fair news, I call dibs.
I already called dibs.
Well, the beginning part of the news, I call dibs. Please.
Ooh, we got ourselves a fight going on here. Yeah, who's got the popcorn?
And anyway,
Zeltrax, I would just like to remind you, I'm trying to say this without spoiling. I just want to remind you who really, really, really likes said series.
No, it's not that.
I like said series too.
It's about Hasbro getting the Toy Master license.
if if nobody is, I'm.
Okay,
Hang on, I'm
guys,
gonna.
guys,
Okay,
guys,
I got a compromise here.
Guys,
How about we share it? How about we share that news?
All right, sure, go ahead. Anyways,
Okay,
let's.
boss.
Yeah.
Boss.
Anyways,
Anyway.
shall we move on to the next one?
Yes.
No, I mean yes.
All right.
Cucumber.
I'll take this next one then, since I really do like Elan. So, Hayato Isamura has announced that he is going to be in a stage play, Hammer and Hammer and Hummingbird, in which this is the first time that he has performed in a stage play in the past 5 years. It focuses on the half-lifetime of the poet Oyogu Nakamura. It is about loss and rebirth.
Wait, did you say Half-Life?
No, none of that. Shame on you.
Exactly. Yeah, and it captures the conflict of the heart and wavers between loneliness, between dreams and reality, while wandering past memories for answers.
No.
Yeah,
It captures the conflict of the heart that wavers between the loneliness between dreams and reality while wandering past memories for answers.
Oh, blah to you! I'm trying to get this to work out. I'm trying to make it sound poetic. Okay.
I know.
Anyways, it will be run March 28th through April 4th at the Sumida Park Warehouse in Tokyo. So for those who are in Tokyo, those are pretty good. However, you're gonna have to pay a pretty penny for this because the advance tickets are priced between 4,000 and 4,500 yen. So
That's only if you purchase them on the same day.
But
Yeah, most of the time with plays, the bulk of the tickets are in advance. You don't see many tickets at the gate.
Yep.
Yeah. And
Anyways,
I'll take this one.
oh yes. So yeah, what the hell is this?
So, Yuna Takagi's Dolemen X manga has been announced to receive a live-action miniseries and a film. The manga follows...
Wait, doll. Does it have anything to do with a clay doll?
No,
DLBaat.
No.
I was gonna go with the Freedom Fighters from DC Comics. You know, Dollman.
Dolemen X, yeah.
No, none of that. Shame on you.
Manga follows 4 alien men that plan to dominate the world by becoming idols, and are joined by
three of them played by a fish, a child, and a detective.
I was going to get to that.
All right. I didn't say what their names were.
Oh,
All
okay.
I said was a fish, a child, and a detective.
Oh.
Wait, what?
You'll understand when I get to the actors.
Yeah.
And are joined by a female idol otaku. The project stars, not starts,
Botch.
stars Yukio Goe, known for playing Ramon or Basha from Kamen Rider Kiba, Jun Shison, Right Suzuki, / Tokyu Ishigo,
And the man himself, Ren Kiriyama.
or Shotaro Hidari from Kamen Rider Double as Shugo Sanemitsu. The miniseries will run for 4 episodes that are all 30 minutes long. It will premiere on March 10th, and the film will recount the events of the series 15 years later, and will premiere later this year.
Huh. Interesting.
So 30 times 4.
I mean, I don't have too much to say about
2
this.
hours worth of episodes for a miniseries.
I mean, it's cool that Ren Kiriyama's gonna be in this, but
So let me get this straight. These people, their plan to rule the world is to become an idol group.
to become a boy band.
Is this a bad time to mention that Dolemen is the name of a comic book magazine in Spain?
Oh.
And it's probably just a coincidence.
And DLBaat, to be
Coincidence?
perfectly
I think
honest,
not.
Anyway,
You know
Also-
what? You know what this is reminding
Silver,
me
can
of?
we share this next one?
Oh,
What?
hold on, guys, real quick. You know what this plot reminds me of? This reminds me of the plot done by the Azaleans from Godzilla Final Wars.
Oh my god, it totally is!
Silver has got bye bye. You got what you get. Scott's back. Should we mention this to him?
Oh my god, yes. Yes, we must mention this to him.
Oh, and he's muted.
yeah.
Oh, he's still muted. Kiryu?
Kiryu.
Jody, got him!
God, you.
Scotsman, come out to play!
Scotsman, come out to play.
I think.
Anyways, let's just move on to the next one, okay?
Yep.
All right.
Let's
We'll bring it up to
keep
him
the
later.
train going.
So we
Yeah.
have some. So we've got some Toku actors that are nominated
Actually,
for the 41st
should
Japan.
I?
Oh.
Sorry, should I handle this one? Because I haven't.
Oh, sure. Go ahead.
Yeah,
Sorry.
go ahead.
Sorry.
Also, dude, what's up with your mic?
Mine?
You were coming in very loud.
Go on.
Something's wrong with. I alternate between my laptop mic, my laptop external mic, and my smartphone. Currently on my smartphone because if I go with my laptop right now, I would be booming louder than Era Ford.
Yep. Anyways,
Okay,
go ahead. Also,
Hey,
I got
wait,
that
what?
reference.
Flutter, because we still have a deal, you get the joke when it comes.
Yes.
Take it.
Where is it?
Okay, so
Praise boom, but Burry's out.
the
Crazy.
41st
Oh,
Japan
yes.
Academy the 41st Japan Academy Prize has announced the nominees for the 2017 films of this year that are going to win.
That might win.
Yeah, that might win. The nominees include that we know of Takeru Sato for the 8-year management, who was Kamen Rider Deno, Masaki Suda, who in Wilderness.
Everybody knows who that is.
Yes.
Wilderness Part 1, and Tao Tsuchiya. No, wait, sorry. Tao Tsuchiya is a different actor. Sorry. Masaki Suda, yeah, everybody knows who he is. Tao Tsuchiya, Tessa Emerella
Emirana Luludo Esmeralda from Ultraman. House Chia, Princess Emirana Luludo Esmeralda from Ultraman Zero, The Revenge of Belo.
Thank you, Flutter, who was nominated for an outstanding performance by an actress in a leading role alongside Masami Nagasawa of Godzilla Final Wars and Tokyo SOS.
Oh, Godzilla
Eh.
Final Wars, nice.
Nice.
And
Now when does Commander Gordon get an award?
And the final
He should.
actor on the list is Ryoma Takeuchi for newcomer of the year in his performance of Teichi Battle of Supreme High. And Ryoma Takeuchi was the nerd Kamen Rider who met Stan Lee earlier, Shinosuke Tamari.
Drive, type, speed.
Wait.
Ba-da-da-da-da-da-da.
Wait.
But
Ryoma. Sengoku Ryoma?
No.
DLBaat,
No.
down. That's DLBaat.
Down,
Shame.
boy.
Zeltrax, you've been surprisingly quiet.
Yeah, I'm just trying to hold my shit in for
Oh yes.
bad news.
Right.
Don't
Thanks.
worry, we've got one more left. Speaking of Masaki Suda,
Wait. Before we do, I need to give a date. The ceremony will take place on March 2nd.
Also, refresh my memory on the joke that we were going to make.
The two first actors on the list.
Oh yeah. So we have Flamboyant Flyer going up against Radiant Rider.
Wait, what?
Because
Remember?
Masaki Suda,
Because
and then, because we have W versus Deno.
Oh!
It,
W wins.
Considering our favorite riders, you know.
Yeah.
well, actually, the joke.
Our poor Deno, he's gonna be slaughtered.
The joke was
Huzzah!
supposed to go. Well, considering it's Takeru Sato versus Masaki Suda.
Sato versus Masaki Suda.
Silver, you clearly have no bias.
Silver, you clearly have no bias.
Clearly, Flutter does not either.
All right.
I don't know. What are your thoughts on this, Mildra?
I usually don't put too much stock into awards like this, but given who we've got here, I'm willing to take it, and plus it allows me to remember how happy I was seeing Zilla get his ass kicked.
Oh!
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's therapeutic.
And because I did not see Wilderness Part 1, I'm going to just pretend that Masaki Suda is getting the award based on his performance in a Fanta commercial.
Oh, that's great. But yeah,
okay,
come 2 weeks, we'll definitely have stuff to announce.
Wait, DLBaat, what did you say?
Guts, you get a cookie for that.
Now put that cookie down! No!
Put that cookie down! No!
So next up, and we'll go real quick with this. Speaking of Masaki Suda, he was the winner of the Best Actor Award at the 91st Kinema
Junpo Awards.
Yep.
Junpo.
And the 72nd Mainichi
Film Awards.
Yep. So yeah, he's and so that means that if he wins for best movie, this will be his third award.
Nice.
Oh, he also
Japan.
Oh, and he also received nominations for Best Actor at the 60th Blue Ribbon Awards and the 27th Tokyo Sports Film Awards. So yeah, Masaki Suda's really raking it in.
And apparently, in the same article that talks about this, he's a DJ on his own radio show.
Wow.
Neat. Wait, so he followed the ways of his Wakana.
Mm-hmm.
He followed the ways of his sister.
Yep.
Yes.
Yes, to be Renki speaking English.
Wait, what?
Anyways,
Wakana spoke English during her show.
Oh yeah.
And one of the Ren Kiriyama's interviews, he
Oh yeah, in the beginning of Ren Kiriyama's interview, he starts to speak English.
Oh yeah.
He starts it out with speaking English.
and then off in the distance you can hear a small fart.
Wait.
Wait, I didn't hear what he said.
Yeah. We already did that gag.
What did he say?
He made a gag about the panel.
Oh, god damn it! Why? Why would you bring that up? Or
Because
wait,
everybody else has brought up before, but
I don't know what he.
are you
I don't
talking
know what
about
he
the Q&A
said, but
panel?
I'll take your word for it.
Can I tell them about it? Can I please?
Fine.
Okay, here's the thing. During the Q&A panel that Ren Kiriyama had at Japan World Heroes,
Okay.
Silver was unfortunate enough to have some bad, Chinese food?
Chinese.
Yes,
Well, it
yeah,
was
Chinese.
good. It was pretty good Chinese food, but God, did it make me gassy.
Silver farted, and unfortunately for him, Brent Kiriyama
Wait.
noticed.
Well, that was awkward.
Indeed.
Yeah, we are reaching levels of awkwardness that should only be possible mathematically. Now that said,
It's
I
ironic
believe
because I'm a
we
math
must-
major.
Hold on. How did
Let
we
me
get
rephrase
fucked,
that.
Brent?
That should only be possible through a series of imaginary numbers.
Imaginary numbers.
Hold up, Mildra. How did we get fucked with Crank?
Well, if I say that it should only be possible
Well, yeah,
through
me.
4D.
By all accounts, it doesn't make sense.
Well, it kind of does make sense.
Thank you.
By all accounts,
Yeah,
by all
I'm
accounts,
surprised
it doesn't-
nobody was getting it.
I got it. I was waiting for
I got it.
Why do you even have that lever?
Anyways, so Kyoryu, I think that it's about time that you look at the doc now, because we're finally on that news article. And you know what, Zeltrax? Why not? I'll give it to you.
Am I okay to geek out?
Ladies and gentlemen, we have the reveal of the next Power Rangers series.
People, the impossible has happened. Hell is frozen over.
May I do the thing?
And pigs are learning to fly because the
Do
impossible.
it, ZLBaat.
The
Do it.
impossible has happened.
May I do the thing?
Yeah.
May I do the thing?
Yes.
Do the thing, Julie.
It's morphin' time! Let's morphin'! Red the Buster!
Busters!
Blue the Buster!
Ready?
Yellow Buster! Pink the
Pink the
Buster!
Buster!
Black the Buster!
Busters! Ready?
Go!
Ladies and gentlemen,
Toku-based Sentai Go Busters is getting adapted as Power Rangers Beast Morphers. Thank you, Hasbro!
oh my god!
Oh my god!
Ladies and gentlemen, we literally got this a half hour before the podcast started. We found out about this, and we had to put this thing in the podcast. Because holy crap!
Power has officially confirmed this. The Power Rangers Now website has officially confirmed this. The Power Rangers Facebook has officially confirmed this. Just,
Oh my god!
Let's get into this.
Hey, wait.
Let's get into this.
Wait, we need Kyoryu's reaction. Kyoryu, how do you react to this?
Alright.
For 10,000 years it is lay dormant. And now it is finally time.
Kyoryu, are your hype levels through the roof?
Silver, you forget. He doesn't get hyped. He
He
stays
stays
hyped.
hype.
Wait, guys. I know
Yes?
the perfect way to describe this. We've had Scotland Rage before, but this is Scotland Joy.
Oh yeah.
This isn't just Scotland joy. This is Washington joy. This is Minnesota joy. This is Georgia joy.
Oregon Joy and Georgia Joy.
This is Oregon Joy.
Oh, you're from Oregon? Oh, that's interesting.
Yeah.
We're
I was
literally
originally from Salinas, California, but I moved up to Grants Pass, Oregon to stay with my grandparents and shit.
Wow.
You're originally from where?
I feel bad for you having to deal with Portland.
I'm in Grants Pass, I live in Grants Pass, so I'm not even anywhere near Portland.
Wait.
Good.
So you
Stay away from there.
Where again?
California.
California.
Oh god.
California.
Don't even quote the wizard. Anyways, as many of you
Let me
wait.
finish.
This
Sorry, I
right
just wanted
now
to
is
say one
everyone's
thing real quick.
reactions to the Go Buster news. Hang on. I'm pretty sure you've all seen this GIF before. And CM, feel free to use the quote from Batman Forever.
All right.
You wanted to say
Wait
one
for
thing
it.
and then you went silent.
I was gonna say it, but DLBaat kept interrupting me.
Yeah. But if I may get my shit in for one moment.
Sure, go ahead.
Go ahead.
I do find it kind of amusing that they decided to make this move, because for the longest time this was the shoe-in that everybody was a case of there's no way that they're gonna do it, simply because of the amount of footage that can't be used. And now we get this little bombshell, which almost
Mildra.
makes
I'm actually
sense.
going to quote Toku Chris on Twitter from 2 hours ago. He said, Bandai was obsessed with gimmicks, wanted so desperately to try to replicate the success of Super Mega Force and Dino Charge, so Goldbusters was out, Tokyo was out, Zyuohger was out. Hasbro, DGAF, Goldbusters happening, Tokyo on the table, Zyuohger on the table.
Okay.
Oh God, you brought in the Bravo gift. God damn it.
Say the line.
Joy-gasm!
Okay.
Oh, I still have that
Okay.
Although
Here's the thing.
Tokyo's on the table and Zyuohger on the table.
May I speak real quick?
Go ahead.
Yes.
Here's the thing, guys. So many of you may or may not know, but I am a huge fan of Tokume Sentai Go Busters, and apparently Zeltrax is as well.
Really now. So
Same here.
So this news for us is amazing.
What a shock.
Oh my God! Of course why are we doing all these Bravo memes?
Well, I've had this one for the longest time.
Okay, Guts, I'm going to meme this. I'm going to meme this.
Nope. This one from my personal derp face collection.
Get it off my screen. Get it off my screen.
Guts.
Okay. Hang on.
Real quick.
Let's get...
Guts, real quick. Permission to meme this.
Go to episode 26 of Gaim and make the screen cap yourself.
Anyways, shall we continue?
Yes.
Zeltrax, you may fire when ready.
Yes, let's go ahead and...
When ready.
All right. At New York Toy Fair 2018, it's Toy Fair, not ToyCon. Saban announced the newest season of Power Rangers for 2019, and they're going back to Go Busters. The season titled Power Rangers Beast Morphers. This marks the first time that Saban is going backwards when adapting Super Sentai, variously, Bandai of America and Bandai Japan have always been using gimmicks to sell their toy lines. The season will feature the mysterious substance known as... Yes?
Would this make... Would you say this is a power playback?
Pretty much, yeah. Anyway, moving on. The season will feature the mysterious substance known as Morph X, which combines with animal data to give our new team of Rangers their powers. Morph X is obviously their analog for Enetron.
Yes, animal data, animal DNA.
No information is revealed at this time. Yeah.
Go ahead, Sal.
No other information is revealed at this time, so we'll have to wait and see. We'll see if the series is good or not. I'm more than likely betting it's going to be good because, holy shit, we're getting Go Busters.
Also,
Please don't suck.
Wait.
Please don't suck. I don't think my heart will take it.
Also, more information concerning Go Busters. This is a one-season series.
We don't have Super anymore. Yes!
Oh my god!
Yes!
Yeah, guys. Guys. If I can do a thing, this is what I'm gonna say to Saban and Hasbro. Finally, getting Nickelodeon to drop the two-year season split. And that's your sons of bitches.
Hashtag FTN.
Also,
Hashtag FTN.
Real quick. Let me say this.
Although this does raise a few. The first question that I have is what is now obviously they haven't announced when it comes to airing yet.
No.
I don't expect to see anything like that come about until summer at the earliest because
Power Morphicon.
Power Morphicon or SDCC
Yeah.
would be the ideal time to drop that kind of bombshell as far as a proper release date.
Also,
I think right now they're
Mainland. No, go ahead, Mildred.
I think right now they're in the earliest forms of pre-production.
Yes,
Indeed.
Especially, and
Ninja
you're probably
Super Steel is
you're
now airing.
You're
Shinobi
probably
Ninja Steel.
you're probably going to see a cast reveal in the next few months.
Yes,
Oh
also.
boy, this is going to be exciting.
Also,
Also,
Fireball
Yeah,
in the
guys,
Mainland.
I actually. Sorry.
Fireball in the Mainland. You thought the next Power Ranger series was the Kill Rangers, but it was us, the Go Busters!
Yeah.
You know what? I've questioned Fireball's
Nobody
memes.
expects the Go Busters.
Nobody expects the Go Busters!
The chief, I'm just surprised.
Which is
Guys.
interesting to me because
Guys, if I may
What?
say one thing, normally I don't agree with how Fireball does his memes because he normally messes it up in some point. But this one actually was a legitimately good meme. Props to
Yes.
Fireball.
Yes.
I got to give the devil his due,
Excellent work,
which
Fireball.
means I have to
Once
give
you
props
did
to
something right.
myself. But the interesting thing, because the whole season splitting thing, as far as I'm aware, that's part of that's one of Nickelodeon's bizarre habits when it comes to the fact that they need to have 20 episodes of a given season for reasons that my mind is not great enough to comprehend.
And yet they
I do have to wonder if
how
Hasbro is strong arming Nickelodeon. on
DLBaat, you were cutting off Mildra.
Sorry. I was just gonna say,
As I was saying, I have to wonder if Hasbro is throwing some weight around against Nickelodeon because as big of because Nickelodeon, as big as they are, they're still answerable to the giant umbrella that is Viacom. Whereas Hasbro doesn't answer to anybody but Hasbro.
Yes. Hasbro doesn't answer to
Hasbro don't answer to nobody shit.
Speaking of which,
Wait, mind if I get another thing in?
sure, real quick.
As of April 2019, Saban will have their own answer to Premium Bandai because Hasbro has their own online store.
And actually, we should
Yeah, I was just thinking about this last night. Holy crap.
And that gives a good segue, and the reason why we think that Beast Morphers comes in, Hasbro has officially taken over.
Here's the deal, Bandai, we're in charge now.
We're in charge.
Pretty much, Hasbro has taken the Toy Master license from Bandai, and so starting 2019, they will be the ones producing the toys. So I have a feeling that this is the reason why we have Power Rangers Beast Morphers, because Hasbro basically said, "You guys aren't doing your jobs right. We're taking over."
Wait.
Yeah, guys, I just thought of
to make a blue
I just
world
thought of
order
it.
joke.
Guys.
Yes.
If I can say something real quick. You know how the Hasbro toys for Transformers recently have started to use a whole bunch of the Combiner Wars gimmickry?
I think I know where you're going with
That
this.
could translate perfectly to the Go. That could translate perfectly to the Go Busters mecha.
Yes.
Because a lot of their combination stuff that oddly reminds me of Combiner Wars.
Yeah.
This could work.
Yes.
It
Also,
could work.
to make a BWO joke in conjunction with the Hasbro. We got 3 words for ya. We're taking over.
I
Close
have a
enough.
feeling that
Guys, that's also another.
Okay, can I speak real
Sorry.
quick?
Go ahead.
I have a feeling that Hasbro might have done this just to give.
Actually, as far as the Hasbro thing, let me read off the thread that Toku Chris had put out last night.
Okay.
All right. Quote: I haven't really shared my personal opinion on this because it's been exploding so much. But here are my thoughts on Power Rangers going to Hasbro. 1. This was the absolute best move Saban brands could have made. Hasbro's footprint in retail alone means you could see exclusives released on Amazon, or BBTS, or Hasbro Toys Shop, or Entertainment Earth. You wanted a place to buy PR toys online? You got it. 2. Brayon, Greg, and the others leaving Bandai was really the nail in the coffin, and it shows. The passion of those who took over is not there. The amount of care, respect, and the desire to not just do well, but exceedingly well, is not there. Story. At a previous San Diego Comic-Con, Greg was staring off at the Hasbro booth. He gave me a look and said, "We kicked their ass in terms of show exclusives this year." The passion isn't there anymore, and it shows in the quality of what we're getting now. 3. Good luck to those who want to find and share toy leaks. As someone who did Transformers for over a decade, you haven't been lawyered until Hasbro calls. They'll shut down your site if they have to. 4. Hasbro is genuinely full of good people. I got a private tour of their office back in 2007, and it's a nerd wet dream made real. Their meeting room had a giant Transformers fist coming through the wall with the actual wall rubble scattered on the floor. 5. How big is this?
Awesome.
Nice.
If you're a sports fan, leaving Bandai for Hasbro is like leaving the minor leagues for the major leagues. If you're a TV junkie, it's like having your show moved from Freeform to CBS Primetime. 6. Hasbro is big.
ABC?
He said CBS. 6. Hasbro is big, really big. They're taking on the role of producers in their own movies, funneling up to 33% of the film's budget from out of pocket. They run their own convention, hoping to rival Disney's in the near future.
HasCon, hoping to rival D23 in the future.
Wait.
7.
What?
Hasbro is desperate to grow a property into a mega powerhouse property like Transformers was from 2007 to 2013. Through Saban, Power Rangers is one of the most readily available shows in the world. Connect the dots on why Hasbro would want Power Rangers. 8.
Yes.
San Diego Comic-Con 2019. You won't need to camp out for a chance at a ticket for a Power Rangers exclusive. Just stand in line. The exclusives are all available all day and take days to sell out because Hasbro makes a ton to meet show demand. Not perfect, but 1,000% better than Bandai. 9. Hasbro.
Fuck yeah.
9. Transformers versus Power Rangers. Mask versus Power Rangers. My Little Pony Power Rangers.
Yes!
All of that can happen now, and some of it probably will. Slap an Autobot symbol on the Megazord because it's going to fight Devastator. 10. Hasbro employs RMO, Retail Merchandising Officers, in every state in the US. Their job? Go to every retail store, make sure product is stocked, put up the promotion, and fight for NCAT space. I should know. I was one for a few years. Bandai never did that. Side note, old coworker who is an RMO still sent me a text today telling me he's not going to hold any product for me when it comes out. He plans to get it for himself, lol. 11. Hasbro owns like all the board games. Hope you like Power Rangers themed board games. Hold that thought, I'm gonna get to that later.
New episode of board.
Power
Rangers episode of board games. Nice.
Hold that thought. I have something to say about that later.
Okay.
12. Mr. Potato Head MMPR Red Ranger, I guarantee you it's coming. Alpha 5 Power Rangers Play-Doh. How about a Nerf Power Blaster? It can all happen.
How much more do you have on this? Sorry, I'm
almost done.
Okay.
It can all happen, and again, some of it probably will. In closing, this is more than Megazords and action figures. This is putting Power Rangers in every toy aisle at the store. This is having the financial power to release a 6-inch Goldar and not have to beg retailers to carry the assortment. This is easier online shopping. Hasbro answers to Hasbro. Bandai America answered to Bandai Japan.
So yeah.
So in other words, this isn't
Somebody
really...
had brought up shipping, and he had said, "Yeah, shipping sucks," but that beats having to pay nearly double from scalpers and shipping.
Also,
in other words,
BCDA. No, go ahead.
So in other words, what he's seeing this as is not really as a sign of downfall, but as a sign of graduating to the next level.
This is a revival, and as we would say, and normally we would say, "Fuck the revival."
Fuck the revival.
But in this one, I say that we do a new hashtag PTR. Praise the revival.
Praise the revival.
Yes. Also, BZDA Entertainment LLC is a new company that the new hashtag Power Rangers season trademark is formed under. Anyway,
So in
Mildred,
other words, they're putting up a separate sub company to handle this. It's probably going to be working.
So huge range Uoger.
Yep.
Here's guys.
Given that kind of budget, it probably means that that another movie is all but certain. Given that Hasbro funnels their own money into this. Now, don't quote me on that. I don't have any confirmation about whether or not another movie is planned.
I hope so. I really did like that movie.
I could easily see that being the case, given the kind of money that Hasbro can put into a project.
Oh God,
now,
yes.
With that said, since the board game thing was brought up, this is where I am intrigued and concerned at the same time. I am intrigued because this means that we could possibly get a board game that isn't just another goddamn motherfucking skin. Because I know people are going to bring up.
Look at you, Power Rangers Trivial Pursuit.
Yeah. Now let me take a moment to say that the questions and the like for fans are great, and it was a great thing to add in for the anniversary. Here's the problem: it still plays like Trivial Pursuit. It has the exact same problem of all those motherfucking Monopoly special editions I've had to put up with over the last 20 or so years.
Monopoly cheaters! Monopoly cheaters!
Oh, you're being too kind. I'm throwing all of them under the bus.
I know. Also, mind if I add another caveat to that whole board game thing that's Toku Chris posted on Twitter?
Okay.
What?
So Hyperforce is based off Dungeons and Dragons. Power Rangers is going to Hasbro. Hasbro owns Dungeons and Dragons! ! In parentheses, might be a pipe dream, but hey, dreams come true.
I mean, does Hasbro own
Oh
Dungeons
good
and
god.
Dragons?
We could get a Power Rangers Hyperforce release. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my freaking god.
Well,
Oh my.
hold, as they would say, calm thine tits. Now here's the thing. Now, yes, I would like to see a board game that is not just another skin. Although I have a strong feeling that we're going to end up seeing that because that's easy money.
Yeah.
Okay.
However, this does make me a bit concerned because of some rumors that I remember hearing about 2 months ago when the judge scandal broke
With Wizards of the Coast and Magic.
Yeah.
Magic!
Shut up, you weirdo.
I'm not going to go too far into that. If you really want to know the details on that matter, just watch the videos that MTG Lion and the Quartering did on the matter.
Yeah. Basically, it's
Okay,
compared...
guys. I apologize for this, but I just saw a tweet from Morgan Lamia, who is one of the super mods at Ranger Board. They just posted a edited GoBuster screenshot, and you'll love who's actually in the explosion of the screenshot.
I saw on Twitter. I saw it.
Oh my God! They blew up Bandai.
Wait! Look at me!
It's in the Roundup grinder.
It's
Gentlemen, I have only 2 words to say about this. Enemy eliminated.
Sakujo kanyo.
Yes.
Now, with that said, this is where I have a bit of concern because I've seen this sort of play at least once. Is the fact that as has been mentioned, Hasbro also owns Wizards of the Coast. It has since 2000. And here's the problem. Here's the problem that I'm having. Because there was a rumor a few months ago that Hasbro was looking to sell. In part because of the judge fiasco, and also some of the shit that's gone down with how they've been handling the production of Magic the Gathering, like using really bad card stock in a few sets.
Mm-hmm.
And it's gotta really suck that the most successful block recently was an unseries, which are jokes.
You know what I find is kind of ironic?
Hey, I like the unseries, even if I haven't gotten to pick it up yet.
Speaking of toy news,
I'm not saying they're bad. I'm saying that they are they are all parodies.
yes, they're all parodies. Think Cards Against Humanity, but with magic.
Yeah. Now that said, this I could easily see that that they would try and make up the money lost from buying up the Power Rangers rights by selling off Wizards of the Coast if they somehow manage to find a buyer.
Shit!
That does concern me, but is on one hand. But on the other hand, if that ends up being the case, I can't help but see it as karma because of all the shit that Mike Morales and the like has been saying.
Yes.
However,
Shout out Ray 22. Shout out Ray 22. I was like, bet you didn't see that comment. Son of a bitch!
However,
but we'll save the Persona 5 jokes for the actual.
No. We have agreed on limiting the Persona 5 jokes, but instead Lion King jokes.
Oh, jeez.
Yes.
I will.
Yes, we did agree upon that.
Anyways, guys.
Oh, I get it.
Guys, we are derailing.
Is that I don't want if we end up seeing some sort of adaptation being done through Wizards of the Coast, no D&D. D&D, no matter what edition, is the complete wrong game to use.
Yes.
You already have this collaboration with Hyper RPG. You now have a reason to release the Hyperforce book and actually get it to a wide audience.
Yes.
Yes.
Also, about Hasbro possibly owning the rights to the series after 2022. If you release it on Discovery Family, do not have Power Rangers be on Saturday. Have it be on Sunday or Friday because Saturday is the premier bona fide spot for MLP, and it has been for almost 6.5 years. For almost 7.5 years.
Flutter, calm down.
Flutter, calm down. And if anything, I mean, MLP's been going on for what? 7 seasons, and it's already been announced for an 8th
seasons as of next month.
Do you
actually Flutter has a point, because you can't have 2 significantly different audiences in the same block. That leads to disaster.
Yes, that's a lose-lose scenario.
We'll see what happens. Okay.
Have it be in the weekday, or have it be in during weekdays like Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, or Friday, or have it be on Sunday, wherein people can actually watch the episodes while they're watching Sentai.
Wait, hold on. So what you're saying is Sunday.
Well, we'll see what happens, okay?
Yep.
And hell, if MLP eventually comes to an end by 2022, they could replace it with Power Rangers.
The thing is,
Will never end,
thing is,
Silver. It will
Silver,
never end.
they have plans for a G5 in 2020, but we'll see where that goes for, because MLP will never end.
We shall
it has
see.
to end at one point.
It does. Anyways, we have talked about this long enough, and ironically, we have more Power Rangers stuff to talk about. So, we've got some MMPR news, shall we?
Okay, I would actually like to mention this whole thing because people have been going nuts about it on Twitter last night.
Okay.
Have you guys remembered the Power Rangers MMPR figure arts from way back when?
I do.
Yep. Turns out at Toy Fair, the MMPR figure arts are getting re-released with the new 3D printed software that figure arts have been using to replicate actor faces for the MMPR figure arts. So we got a Jason face, we got a Tommy face, and there's rumors that Zach, Trini, Billy, and I think Kimberly are also going to get the actor faces.
Which reminds me, we have a full-on Thomas Nations Power Rangers display at Toy Fair.
Yeah.
But what about Cat Rocky, Adam, Maisha?
What about them?
We're probably going to get them. We might get those two. Not sure.
Yeah.
Anyways, guys, focus. I hate to be that guy, but
Sorry.
remember.
Silver.
Yes.
This also coincides with the whole Hasbro toy news. They have a full Tamashii Nations booth at Toy Fair
Nice.
with Soul of Chogokin Daijujin and Soul of Chogokin Dragon Caesar.
As well, we have the
Guy,
as well. Bluefin has.
don't remind me about SOC. Don't
Guys.
remind me about SOC Diffusion because
Guys.
I've been getting so many freaking. Sorry.
I'm sorry, but I'm trying to get through this news as fast as possible so we can get to the episodes.
Yeah.
Because the last time that we went so far, we weren't able to cover the weekly topic that much.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, these last couple weeks we have not been able to cover the weekly topic, and that's because we keep getting on these diversions.
Diverging tangents.
Exactly. So I would like to get through these as quickly as we can. I'm sorry if I'm being a bit of a hard ass, but still.
Oh, I perfectly understand.
Okay.
Yes.
No, Silver, you're not being a hard ass, you're just being you.
Do you want
Now
a
then.
slipper?
I'm kidding. Jeez, take a joke.
Anyways. So Bluefin has released their newest Shokugan figures focusing on Power Rangers.
And other mechas such as King of Braves and Gundam.
Exactly. And also this Gundam figure, holy crap, $300. Who in their right minds would pay for that?
Very,
You'd be
Yeah,
surprised.
that's yes.
very hardcore Gundam fans.
Fair enough.
Yeah, I don't even have that. I don't even have that cash because I pretty much probably spent that much buying my Parmorphicon badge, buying some X8 Gashats, and buying a Shinkocho Seiho Commander under Eternal figure art off of a buddy so we can pay for a wedding ring. And yeah.
Oh, is he getting married?
Yeah, he's getting married.
Aw,
All he
congratulations.
needs is the $70 to put down the down payment for a wedding ring.
Subarashi!
Very cool. But yeah, fuck, I forgot what. Oh yeah, with this Gundam thing, I could imagine my cousin spending $300. This being the cousin that I went to Japan World Heroes with. Well, technically he's not my cousin. He's my grandmother's sister's grandson, but cousin's just.
He's his father. He's your father's brother's nephew's cousin's former roommate.
No.
So what does that make us?
Absolutely nothing.
Absolutely nothing.
Absolutely!
Which is what you guys are about to be if you don't stop interrupting me.
Sorry.
I'm sorry, but that was too good to pass up.
Hey! I was hoping you would take that.
See.
Fair enough. Anyway, so yeah, I mean, not too big of news, but yeah. But the next bit of news, or should I say, this will be interesting.
This will be oh so wonderful.
-5 stars.
Minus
Leave the pun to the
5
Scot,
stars.
Brent.
And Mildra,
Anyways,
go ahead and take this.
we are getting. Oh yes, go ahead, Mildra.
All right. Premium Bandai news. Let me load this thing up. As an accompanying piece for the forthcoming, as a accompanying piece for the forthcoming CSM O's driver, the official blog post for the complete selection line just updated with the next entry for Kamen Rider O's with a complete selection modification O's medal holder.
You know that book thing that Ankh uses in the later part of the show? Yeah, that's what we're getting.
Oh, you mean?
Hang on,
you mean that thing that Masamune Dan uses to hold the power-ups?
No.
Yeah, pretty much.
Okay, that was a good one. Anyway, guys, BRB.
Okay.
All right.
Yep. And anyway, it will, according to the article, the medal holder will have something called an Ankh Navigator mode, which they say any of the main combos for you to use. Other release details are pending, but pre-orders are expected to go up next Monday.
Nice.
Huh.
This Monday.
The O medal holder is going to have electronics in it now?
Yeah,
weird.
The original release did not have electronics. Holy shit.
And this is
And
just
now we get
That's
to
awesome.
And now we get to Scotland Rage and more Captain Commander news.
Hang on a second. We'll wait for DLBaat.
Corporate Commander news.
Right now we need to talk about the O's medal hold. I should have seen this coming, but yeah, this is pretty cool. Just something to hold all your O's medals in.
I guess you could say that this was your last surprise.
Mildred, you can multi-Dave him now. Or at least Dave him.
No.
That was well timed.
Fair enough. But yeah, just like I mean, let's be honest here, guys.
And the L's back.
Let's be honest here, guys. We all saw that this was going to come about. We just didn't know it yet.
Yes.
Although I do have to wonder, considering that there's so many different O's medals, like they have a bunch of O's medals, how are they going to hold them all? The O's medal holder only holds about 24 medals.
The answer is simple. Multiple pages.
Ooh.
Yeah,
Do you think they'll actually do that?
They did it for the yokai medal holder. What do you think?
Maybe.
Then again, is it? Then again, they would have to probably remold the. They would probably have to remold the damn thing and make it bigger.
Yeah, that's fair.
Anyway, now on to our big piece this week.
Yep, you want to cover this one, Flutter?
Sure. So our folks at Tamashii Nations have announced the SH Monster Arts Godzilla 4th Form Freeze version.
Kinda love Godzilla toys.
Also, so 2 years ago we got Shin Godzilla, and this form will be based on Godzilla's quote-unquote defeat at the end of the movie, where Godzilla is successfully frozen by Japan's plan to inject gallons of coagulant.
Wait, so would you say, he was frozen today?
Yeah,
He was
where
indeed
Godzilla
frozen.
is successfully frozen by Japan's plan to inject gallons of coagulant into its mouth.
Oh my.
It is a repaint of the original Shin Godzilla, but the freeze version has a new and very detailed tailpiece, including the humanoid Godzilla creatures emerging from it and in the film's final scenes. This figure is a Tamashii Web exclusive and includes no additional accessories. It retails for 14,040 yen, or $132.12, and will be released in July.
So, Kyoryu, what are your thoughts
Fuck
on
that
this?
noise.
Kyoryu?
Scotsman.
Kiryu? Kanagan? No. Bueller?
Goblin Rage.
Bueller.
Tommy Oliver. Tommy Oliver.
Wait, Tommy Oliver? Wait, you spelled cunt wrong.
Low blow, dude. Besides, we're not talking about JDF, and hell, JDF isn't that bad. I don't get why everybody has so much hate for him.
I don't.
It's a story for a different day.
I understand why everybody gives hate, but I'm going to continue making fun of him for his appearance on Hyperforce.
Yes, wherein
Fair
he
enough.
could not improvise, and he was sitting next to a member of his old cast who could improvise like no tomorrow.
Da, 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 da.
But that's for another day.
And there's also the fact that he got his ass handed to him by Jean-Claude Van Damme, but that's for another day.
Wait, what?
Yeah.
Another
He got
day.
into a fight with Jean-Claude Van Damme at an airport.
Well,
He got
okay
his
then.
ass beat.
Well, okay then. Anyways, I guess since Kyoryu's not here, that I will be the Kyoryu analog. These prices are terrible. Scotland Ridge.
Silver.
Sorry.
That was perfectly timed, Kyoryu.
That was perfectly timed.
That was perfectly timed, Kyoryu. Anyways, what are your thoughts?
Oh. Why do you need Scotland Range? I don't see any bad
Rage.
premium.
Thomas G. Webb exclusive, Godzilla.
But it's only 14,000 yen for a Godzilla figure arts. That's not bad.
Really? Huh. We kind of expected you...
Compared to some of the compared to some of the shite we've seen from them before, for a figure that's posable, this is good. For a ring, this is bad.
Yes, indeed.
Also to go back to the toy news earlier from Bluefin, to quote the current, the most recent episode of Yu-Gi-Oh! The Abridged series on the whole Gundam thing. Gundam Rage!
Oh my god.
Yeah.
I need to catch up on Yu-Gi-Oh! Bridge.
They're
I
at
haven't seen you
they're
go
at the second duel with they're at the second duel with Raphael and the Pharaoh. They just got through the duel with Joey.
Wait.
So wait, they
Raphael.
finally got...
Wait, Raphael.
DLBaat.
So wait, they
No.
finally
Damn
got...
it, DLBaat.
So wait, they got through the Battle City arc?
Yeah, they're at Waking the Dragons.
Okay. Anyway, so that's it for our news roundup for today. So shall we get to the episodes?
Yes.
Yep, and I'm going to step back for a bit because the build news is the build info is something that I will not be able to comment on.
Exactly.
Welcome
wait,
to the world.
wait, I almost forgot. DLBaat, you forgot to do Corporate Commander.
You need it!
And with that, let's move on to build. Thank you, Corporate Commander.
And Silver, you forgot Kanagon.
No, I
No?
did Kanagon earlier.
Also, guys, I have seen episodes 22 of Build and episode 1 of Lupin Ranger versus Contra Ranger, so I'm good.
Hooray!
I have
Yay.
more best matches to do because I missed out last week.
So this entire episode is just one big fight scene. No joke. And yet it is
There are
still
flashbacks. There are flashbacks.
and yet it is still badass.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. So the entire episode is a whole fight scene.
Yep, so the big
and they still do it better than Q Ranger did.
But yes, so the big battle between Build and Grease begins, with Build using a multitude of different best matches, mainly the ones that appeared in the
Seven best
Raising the
matches.
Hazard level.
I don't know, Silver. These best matches look familiar. Like we saw them in some sort of online spin-off or something like that. But that just be crazy talk.
Also,
Yep.
mind if I go
real
over
quick.
the best matches?
Sure thing, but one second.
matches I missed because we've gone over Tora UFO, Kujira Jet, and Kirin Senpuki.
Yeah, but there is one thing that I do have to say though, is that regarding something Deschinta said regarding all these best matches of being like, what's the point of the online thing if they're just going to introduce them in the show proper? Honestly, it mainly just serves more of a story purpose, and yes, while most people outside of Japan will just see the episode first and won't be able to see the online special until it gets subbed later, it still is some good character development for Sento, and it shows the time between episodes 21 and 22.
Yes, anyway, speaking of episode 21...
Assistant guy turns into rogue.
Speaking of episode 21, mind if I go over a bit?
Oh, yes.
Go
right ahead.
Tatoru, Wachi, best match. Are you ready? Tokyo Kageru Kachu, Tatoru Wachi. Yay! Also, in this episode, we have the introduction of hazardous bird bullets.
Hazardous bird bullets.
Wait, guys. Hold on, I just had a quick thought. What if they got Peter Collins to voice the gorilla guy?
In the
GoBusters.
To which I say, he has powers, and here comes Build with powers comparable to Wonder Boy. What powers you ask? How about the power of flight? Do anything for you? It's levitation, Holmes. How about the power to kill a grease from 300 miles away with hawk bullets? That's telekinesis, Silver. How about the power to move?
Oh man.
Also, let me go to the. We also have a new best match introduced in the Ganba Rising game. One of which you already covered, but one of which is brand new. Sai, Doraya, best match. Are you ready? Chonetsu Tairiku, Daidraya, yay!
And since you weren't able to cover Rose Helicopter last time, go ahead.
No, we've covered a Rose Helicopter. We covered Rose Copter in the 7 best matches.
Oh,
episode,
okay. Right.
I wasn't able to cover Mad Rogue or Evol.
Yeah, but we'll get to those when we get to those. Anyways, one thing that I do have to say regarding this is one thing that we do end up finding out is the fact that Misora actually holds a switch that Sento entrusted to her, which if hazard form goes out of control, if Misora presses it, it will short out the hazard trigger, but at the cost of Sento's life.
Oh, it's a literal berserk button.
Wait. So in other words, she has the option to switch on.
Yeah,
but the fact
switch on death.
Yeah.
Yeah, she literally has
a kill switch.
It's a kill switch.
Yeah, she literally has a berserk button at the cost of Sento's life, but it's still a real life berserk button.
Also,
it's a berserk manage button.
Yes.
Also, starting from last week, we need a countdown until that item shows up on Premium Bandai.
Oh God.
Oh God.
You just jinxed that.
But yeah, the fact of the matter is that Sento is entrusting.
Oh, I just came up with a really evil idea.
Premium Bandai?
If it's a Premium Bandai item, that's a garage opener.
Oh, God.
Wait. I just had a thought. Premium Bandai has the trigger, but it has the voice gifts from Hokuto Sentai Kurobusters.
Oh my God. Also, that is very fitting considering what we just covered beforehand.
Yes.
Yes, it is.
Timing!
but back to the episode.
Dang.
Anyways, if I may continue, just the fact that Sento entrusts this to Misora just shows how much he trusts her to get the job done no matter the cost. However, of course Misora doesn't want to go through with this because this could mean the death of Sento. Somebody that she definitely cares a lot about. And of course,
whether it's just as a friend or more than that, we don't know yet.
Yes.
Because here's the thing, is that the build team has grown really close together as not only as just a team, but as a family.
Wait. The build team? What does that have to do with Mythbusters?
Mythbusters, exactly.
Okay, I'm grabbing my cyclone memory. Both of you have deserved the Kirin Senpuki.
Oh, come on!
Nope, you have forced my hand. Double thwap.
DLBaat.
What?
I was going to say, what does this have to do with Team Build Fighters, but
Ah!
Anyways, may I continue?
Yes.
No, I mean yes.
However, Sento is able to win. However, before he ends up going too out of control and ends up killing Grease with one punch.
One punch.
1 pound!
Yeah, I saw that coming.
Yeah.
Anyway, I'm going to make myself lunch.
Oh, sure. Go ahead. One lunch.
Damn it.
Anyways,
Okay, that was bad.
Anyways, before he can kill Grease, Ryuga steps into the ring. And
Akaba.
What?
Isn't it Akaba?
No, it's Ryuga.
It's Ryuga, duh.
Ryuga stops
nowhere,
him.
Bento Ryuga!
Yes.
Oh,
Mm.
and also I have to make this joke. Here comes a new challenger. In which basically Ryuga's basically able to knock out Sento. And able to basically save him.
Wait. So would you say that in that moment, Ryuga was a knockout player?
Oh my god.
Oh.
Mildra, this is what I have to deal with on this podcast.
You do realize that Mildred's just watching
Join the
right?
friggin' club.
Club.
You're just watching Silver suffer with a bag
Alright.
with a bag of popcorn on our hand, aren't you, Mildred?
Oh, jeez. You know what? Both the podcast and running a TRPG is like herding cats, isn't it?
Yes, it is.
Silver, you straight teaching. My mom is a teacher, or she says that teaching is like herding cats.
There are a lot of things that are like herding cats.
Like herding cats.
Exactly.
Exactly. Herding
But
cats
wait,
is like herding cats.
But back to the episode.
Yes, of course. And we also find out that Sawatari was faking his amnesia this whole time.
and we also find out that the memory loss is an optional thing for the Smash treatment.
Yes.
Turns out Bloodspot was just not giving anybody else an option.
Well, I think that with regards to actually no, that does make sense. That the whole Smash thing. Okay, yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense. Anyways, however, we get the biggest bombshell of this episode. Of course, the leader of Hokuto decides to not keep her word and decides to just send an invasion force in, but she gets double-crossed.
There's a reason that
Yeah, because
people
Bloodstark
mostly
is an
there's
asshole.
a reason people mostly call her the crazy Hokuto lady. And now she
Wait. Hold on. I have a joke I can make here. Did I say that was going to help you?
Stopped.
Oh. Huh, maybe I did. What do you want? I'm evil!
Evil!
What do you want?
want from me? I'm
And-
evil.
So somebody want to quote Rowdy Roddy Piper?
But yeah, so
Just when you
so
think I've got the answers, just when you think you've got the answers, I change the questions.
but yeah, straight up, Stark ends up betraying her, and she ends up getting arrested by Sato. And now
Never trust a snake.
Never
True.
trust a
good point.
Wait.
And
Never
we
trust
also
a
get
snake or
our new
possibly
boy.
Never trust a snake or a cobra.
No, don't you dare! I
Don't
have
say
my
it.
finger on the button right now. I
You
have
have
it
your finger on the trigger right
I-
now.
exactly. Just to show I'm not serious. I will press this button if you make it. I will press the button. Are we good? Are we good, DLBaat?
Yeah, we're good.
Wait.
Cobra!
Oh my!
And that's why I waited.
Thwap! Thwap, 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 thwap!
Okay.
Mildra, multi-date him! Now!
No.
Why not?
Don't tell me what to do.
Please multi-date him?
Hold on.
He is-
I need to make sure.
He is
This is-
constantly... He is constantly doing this... He's constantly doing this goddamn Cobra meme. He must be
It's
punished.
funny and I love to torture you.
Okay, you know
But
what?
yeah.
DLBaat, sit down, shut up, drink your goddamn tea. The adults are talking.
Mildred?
Silver.
Mildred? Silver just stole one of your gags. You got something to say about that?
I understand. You found paradise in Tokusatsu. You had a good run. You made some good fun. And you didn't need a friend of me, but now you come to me and you say, Mr. Monk, give him a Dave. But you don't ask with respect.
Oh, I get it now.
You don't offer friendship. You don't even think to call me game master. Instead, you come into my house on a day of my greatest work, and you ask me to Dave for goodwill.
Can we? I'm sorry.
I am sorry, Game Master.
I'm all for Godfather references.
Hey
but we
guys,
are
I'm sorry for popping off on you because I just heard my dog having a dream, and also I was getting some coffee.
Okay.
Okay.
So are you back?
Yeah, I'm back.
Okay.
All right.
Also, I'm sorry, Game Master.
Moment's lost. But I will Dave when it's ready.
Okay.
Okay. Excellent job, Mr. Game Master. Brilliant.
Brilliant. Anyways, and so, but we also get a mysterious looking purple. Oh, it's Gentoku, isn't it?
Probably.
No,
likely.
actually, when I saw the promo for Build episode 23, the guy saying I'm Sato's Kamen Rider, that guy actually had a higher pitched voice.
Could be a voice
It
modulator.
did not sound
Voice
anything
modulator.
like Gentoku. Even I could tell voice modulation. That did not sound like voice modulation.
Wait,
Silver?
hold on. Zian, are you saying that it might be our other possible candidate?
Utsumi? Possibly.
I'm not sure.
Could be.
I'm not sure.
So, hey, Silver, may I
Yes,
make a
Guts?
bad pun?
What?
Hey, I'm just asking ahead of time, may I make a bad pun? Because I usually ask before I make my bad pun.
Alright.
But still, grab a guy memory just if you want to.
Okay, I've got Joker on standby. I love this thing. It's so awesome.
Not going anywhere. Grab a guy.
Even if it's not Gentoku, the idea is still a crock of a speculation.
Ah, good one.
Yeah. 4 out of 10.
We're at 10.
Silver.
I give it a 6 out of 10.
Silver.
Yes.
I have one thing to say. Kamen Rider Rogue must be Italian.
Fragile. Must be Italian.
You must be. I'm sure Mildra's seen this yet. Not yet.
Yes, I've seen.
I saw it.
The fragile sticker.
That is actually on the back of his head.
So
I don't know if they've maybe forgot to take it off from when they've made the prop because the helmet's already fragile, or if it's actually a joke.
I think it's a little of both.
Yeah, it's probably
What?
it's a little of both. Yep. Anyways, so I'm gonna give this episode a B plus because it was really good. However, it is just one big fight scene, and I can't ignore that.
And flashbacks. Don't forget flashbacks.
And flashbacks.
Was it Quentin Tarantino?
Actually, Silver, I actually found something funny on Twitter recently involving Kamen Rider Rogue.
What?
Okay, and it's not the fragile thing. All right. Let me find Meaty. Now, real quick. Wait. Here it is. Here it is. Okay. Young over yonder says that he found the leaked opening.
Based on what you guys have said, yeah, that's probably the case. At the very least, from what clips I've been able to see when I was doing some prep work, it seems to be at least an interesting fight scene.
Oh, yeah. Okay. So
the elbow. The elbow.
DLBaat, I can't post that right now.
No.
Just memory now.
Wait, what happened?
Look at the thing he's posted in the grinder.
Yeah, I see it. It's they leaked the opening to the Rogue Blu-ray specials.
No, it's a joke.
Listen to it and get the memory ready.
Okay.
Let's see.
I have it. What? I don't get it.
It's a Fresh Prince joke. It's a Fresh Prince joke.
Oh, God.
Wait, did they... Hang on. Let me just, fuck. How am I supposed to do this? There might be a little bit of audio that comes in. Let me... Oh, god damn it. God damn it! I apologize for everybody who had that booming noise in your speakers, because I did not expect it to do that. Well, I did expect it to do that, but whatever. And unfortunately, how my thing works, it's gonna play that. And also, you get the slipper!
Worth it! Totally worth it!
You're lucky I didn't grab heat. Anyways, ratings, now.
S rank.
Also, I have gotten also, my phone went off. God damn it.
It's an electric razor.
Beth has a beard.
I'll answer that one later.
Good one, Flutter.
Anyways, what do you guys give it?
B plus.
A. A from the Scotsman.
Okay. Guts?
I already said my rank. S.
Okay. And Zeltrax.
Zeltrax? What is your rating?
He's muted. I don't think he's there.
Sorry, I had myself muted. B plus.
All right.
Also, the end of the joke. I just linked it to you via a direct message.
Well,
I won't be able to watch the video. I won't be able to watch the Twitter video until much later when my internet strength is better. So just go ahead and tell me.
It's the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air thing.
Oh yeah, the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air thing is like, wait a minute, you guys stole my meme.
Anyways, let's move on to Lupin Ranger.
You stole my meme.
Let's move on to our newest Sentai.
Yes, let's move on to Lupin Ranger versus Pato Ranger before I have to smack a DLBaat.
You're joking, right?
Anyways,
Let's just say all this in unison. Lupin Ranger versus Pato Ranger.
Hell, I gave it an A sharp.
Okay. Now before the gushing begins, I need to get some things out of my system regarding it, and this is where the monk goes into a bit of film snob mode. So shut up, sit down, and welcome to Shame Theory.
Okay, well played.
And welcome to Shame Theory.
Shame
Yes.
Theory.
Yeah, okay,
Beautiful.
well played.
Brilliant.
This is a very, very experimental series. That has been made clear from the get-go, because we have had the whole rival team thing like we did in a Hurricaneger, but that didn't last.
Yeah.
However, it seems that they are going all in with the notion of they are going to be on opposite sides of each other throughout this series, which I applaud of, and I also enjoy the fact that the respective symbol on the outfits for Lupin Ranger and Powder Ranger both add up to versus.
Yes.
Yeah.
Now that said, the other thing where they're being a little more experimental on is in how they're filming their fight scenes. And this is something that I can't help but get the feeling they're probably going to drop after about 10 or so episodes. But they've been messing around with camera work. Like
I actually noticed that, Mildra.
Using
As well.
Yeah, just
using a
into
360 and a 180 cam. The problem that I have is that the changes to these camera shots can be a bit jarring, and the thing that could kind of take me out of it for a second was the difference in video quality.
Yeah, I know.
Like it was very obvious when it looked like a properly set up camera, and when it looked like it was trying to simulate a handheld.
Yes.
yeah.
I have the same problem when I flash back to Kamen Rider Beast on a regular bicycle, or just that episode of Wizard where that kid with the bicycle.
A bicycle. He's on a bicycle.
He's on bicycle. He's on bicycle.
But yeah, it's like, yeah. There are, like, yeah, Deshinta also made issue with the whole shaky cam and stuff, where it seems very disorienting.
It doesn't seem to be shaky cam. What it seems to be is doing these wide track shots.
Yeah.
And then there was that whole shot where they kind of done the whole flip around with Lupin, when the camera went around with it. That was
Yeah.
weird.
I don't hate those types of shots. I really hope that we can get more shots of them, but just sparing.
Yeah, agreed. I mean, I think that they were trying to go all out with this first episode, and speaking of which, let's get into that first episode, because honestly, this is probably one of the best this is one of the best first episodes in Sentai I have ever seen.
I
Oh.
100% agree.
I agree completely.
Just
Same.
like hell, I thought that the Go Busters opening episode was great, but this one just knocks it out of the park.
Whoa, the Go Buster fan saying that this is better.
That said, this is where my moratorium on Persona 5 jokes is being strictly enforced, because, and I made this clear on Twitter. I made this clear in a few other Discords that I'm in, and I'm going to make this clear now. An homage and ripping off are not the same thing.
No, they're not.
It all comes down to how it's being used. And a few tangential things does not automatically mean that Toei was taking notes from Atlas.
Hell, if anything, they're taking notes from Arsene Lupin. I keep wanting to say Lupin.
Or Lupin the Third.
Yep.
Blame Monkey Punch for that.
This is one thing this is one thing that really confuses me is, what is Japan's fascination with Arsene Lupin? Like, for one thing, it's French, not Japanese, and yet they have used Lupin in multiple things. They used it, of course, with Lupin the Third. They used it with Kamen Rider Lupin. There's freaking Persona. There's freaking Persona 5. Now there's this.
If you're, I don't think it's anything specific to France. Because here's the thing that you have to keep in mind. You have had a kind of smorgasbord of ideas in Japan for centuries. Because, like, look at how Japan views its current religious state, where you have aspects of Shintoism that has integrated aspects of Confucianism, Buddhism, and Taoism. And because of that, you have all of that stuff kind of melding at once. There's also the factor that you've got a bunch of different styles just looking into the various districts in, say, Tokyo, and the different fashion areas in the larger cities. You have that sort of clashing of different ideas, of taking ideas from elsewhere and integrating them. So using this sort of thing is par for the course in that regard. Now I could also bring up some of the stuff that goes on in Roppongi, but we don't talk about Roppongi.
You know,
what's a Roppongi?
What's a Ryuki?
No, really.
I think it's glad you don't know.
Who's Sakurai Yuto?
What's
Anyways,
I'm just saying, if I tell some of the Roppongi stories I've heard, we'll get kicked off YouTube.
Anyways,
Wow,
as I was,
really?
I actually that is something rather interesting that you bring up, Mildra, is that that Japan is a lot of different culture. As a matter of fact, this reminds.
By the way, Silver.
Wait, we've got
I wanted to respond to you with the whole, why is Japan obsessed with something with Lupin the Third that's French? Then I respond to you with this.
No, I said Arsene Lupin.
Here's what I respond to you with in retort. We're a bunch of Americans and we're enjoying something from Japan.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
That's a case of pot calling the kettle black.
Fair enough. You know, this actually does bring up something that I remember back in a Humanities of Japan class I took last year. Back in the day, there was a group of Japanese that wanted to go back to the old ways of Japan before China before China introduced their culture to Japan. But the fact of the matter is that there's not much culture to Japan. There's not much culture to Japan outside of what they got. Sure, there could be some tribal things, but Japan's culture really started when China first came in. When China first introduced to them a lot of the things that makes Japan Japan. And it's something it's something that I have to say that Japan is kind of a patchwork culture, very similar to the United States. It takes in all the sorts of different things that are brought in from other nations, whether that's Confucianism or the idea of everything having a spirit. Even their writing system is borrowed from China. Yeah. And if we look at stuff like the American influence, yeah, that Japan has integrated a lot of American stuff into its culture as well, which is very similar to how America has been influenced by other cultures as well.
Mm-hmm.
It's
kind of sad that Donald Trump has not remembered that, but we know.
We can save all this. We can save all this for a different weekly topic, but for now we have Super Sentai to deal with.
Right. Yeah, we should get on with it.
We start our episode in one of the evil and dangerous places any culture knows.
Ancient Egypt?
No!
A casino.
A casino. Okay.
Wait. So we're taking a trip to Casino Night Zone?
Nice.
Thank you.
Now,
sorry.
Yeah, and of course, not just, but it's not cliche enough to just have it be in a casino. Let's go full cliche and invoke the most dangerous and yet somehow the most movie-esque game in any casino.
Roulette.
Yep.
At least it's not Russian.
Given what happened to that guy, can you really say that?
Oh yeah. Basically, what they are doing is they're killing people who run out of money and harvest their organs. And of course, the casino is rigged thanks to a piece of the Lupin collection. Or Lupin collection. Ugh. Mm-hmm. Okay, the one thing is that one of my friends...
Lupin, who gives a shit?
Yeah.
Lupin, whatever!
The main issue is that one of my friends is like, oh, you're being such a weeb because you aren't pronouncing it right. And I'm like, shut up. It's like, I like my friends, but sometimes they can be total assholes.
Yeah, it's kind of like how I pronounce the fire-using planeswalker of Magic the Gathering, Chandra or Chandra.
Exactly. Anyways,
this coming from the guy who kept correcting me on Cross Z.
On Cross, yeah.
Yeah.
Also Arc 5.
Hey, you said it right.
Yes, you said it right.
Arc V.
Arc
No. Anyways,
I did that for you, Mildra. I did that for you.
Anyways, so he is using one part of the Lupin collection, known as Come un Cube. Damn it! Come un Cube. Huh?
I do not speak the word of the French, except for the common phrase "Run away, run away."
You know what? Hang on. I am going to go into Google Translate. I wanted to actually say it. Hang on. Okay.
Minor films are capital at the time.
Comme un cube curule. My apologies for the jarring Google Translate. But yeah. And...
which is presumably modeled after Cube Gorilla or Cube Tiger.
Yep. It's one of those. However, the gambling operation is stopped by the Lupin Rangers, in which we are introduced. In which we are in which we are introduced to our trio through a very epic fight scene.
Mm-hmm.
Gave me an image that I want to see used in a meme.
What
Lupin Blue does not give a fuck.
right.
I'll take a look at that image and use it later.
No.
Because we spoiler room chat, and apparently in the press release for the Go Busters adaptation, it lists some other guy as the executive producer instead of Chip Lynn.
Oh!
Wait,
we will
what?
see what happens.
Wait, what? Where's this? Where's all this? Where is it?
Guys,
Where is it?
focus.
Spoiler room.
Where are you reading this?
Focus.
What is wrong with you? Focus.
Anyways,
Sorry.
they are able to beat Rureta Garo, as the Pato Rangers show up, and they're able to make a speedy getaway thanks to Red's dial fighter pretty much tearing a hole in the casino.
Adieu.
Followed by some MLG air horn noises.
Oh yeah.
Oh yes. You know what? As much as I hate MLG tard culture, which is what I like to call it, I will admit that is that really does fit.
Yeah.
Especially when you consider the fact that a airplane appearing out of nowhere is not exactly subtle.
No.
I was gonna say, I'm sorry. We
No,
expecting subtlety.
it's about as subtle as me.
But as subtle as a sledgehammer.
Exactly.
I wanna be.
Hey, we're not on Power Ranger Super Ninja Steel right now. Anyways, after that big opening sequence, we are introduced to our main characters. We've got Lupin Red. We have Lupin Red.
Kiriyama.
Hey, wait! I wanted to do it.
Oh. Okay.
Let him do it.
Wait, who are you saying that to?
Wait, can I say some words before? Can I say some words?
Go ahead, Guts.
Okay, so our Lupin Rangers and our Pot Rangers each have the first character, I think, is what it was.
Yeah.
Of their names, when arranged in order, the Lupin Rangers.
Keisatsu.
Yeah,
Thank you.
Kaito Keisatsu.
Yeah, that's exactly what I was gonna say. And so I already know the names of the Reds being Kairi and Keiichiro.
Yeah. Anyways, so we have
AKA Genpachiro Jr.
yeah. Anyways,
Yes.
so we have Kairi Yano. Kairi.
Oh God.
I'm sorry.
Silver.
As badass as he is, who the fuck has a name Kairi?
The same person who has the name Makoto.
Yes.
Or Haruka, aka Haruka from Go Busters, or Haruka from Amazon's. My bad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because Haruka is a girl's name.
Yeah, Hokuto is our yellow Senshi.
Well, it could be worse. He could be named Camille.
Or worse, he could be named Tabitha.
That could work too.
Yeah.
Well, you guys get the reference, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
To an extent.
Pokemon Gen 3.
Pokemon.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Anyway, so we have Kairi Yano, Toma...
Uemachi.
Yeah, Uemachi, and Umika... Oh my god. What?
Hayami.
Yep. And they all work at a cafe known as Cafe Jureur.
Yeah.
Bistro.
Bistro Jureur, sorry.
Now, can I just say one thing about the butler?
Oh yes, Kogure.
I
Yes.
I fucking, well, pardon my language, I fucking love it when he comes up to Kyrie and says,
Okay.
okay, are you planning on sabotaging the restaurant this time?
Wait, what did you guys say? I randomly disconnected.
Oh.
We're talking about the butler who's basically like,
okay.
I want to help you get the Lupin collection, but I'm not going to tell you jack shit.
Yes. You have to find it on your own. Kogure. Besides, he is our descendant of Arsene Lupin the First.
Or at least,
no. He is the butler of the descendant of
butler of
Lupin.
the guy.
Oh yeah, the butler of the descendant.
Or is he?
You may never know.
Connecting to my phone.
We shall see.
For all we know, he could just be saying that his master's shut in to hide the fact that he's embarrassed that he let his ancestors' collection fall into the hands of essentially the master.
I can see that.
But butler or descendant, you be the judge.
Yes.
Anyways, for the Pato Rangers, we have Keiichiro Asaka, Sakuya Hikawa, no relation to Kamen Rider G3, and Tsukasa Myojin. Wait, Myojin? Are you related to Myojin Ryuzu?
No.
Wait. Tsukasa, do you know Kamen Rider Decade?
Well, we went in
She is pink.
We went in two different directions there. You went with the obvious one. I went with Card Fight Vanguard.
No, but I got
didn't know that because again, I do not know Card Fight Vanguard.
Fair enough.
Now, I will say this: I am scared of Tsukasa because of what we see she keeps in her desk.
Oh yes,
A full briefcase.
Like several Glocks and a shotgun.
Yeah,
I love that gun.
Listen up,
I saw a shotgun in the
listen
shot.
up, you primitive meatheads. You see this?
this is stick.
Wait. Shotguns. I only have one question. Does she love it as much as Sarge loves his shotgun?
I do get the feeling that her collection of weapons is going to be used in comedy at least once.
We shall see.
Wait, I just realized something.
Probably. Okay, so you're saying that she has a full arsenal and she's probably dangerous and could probably kill a guy.
Yeah.
Mike Spiegel.
I'll still take it.
Yes.
I love you kind of want to kick my ass.
Well, deal. I mean, all she really has to do for you, deal, was just die her bond.
Also, considering this is
I didn't get all that.
What do you tell him?
Basically, all that she has to do for you is to dye her hair blonde.
yeah.
Probably.
Anyways,
But
so
for now, I think we should leave Tsukasa for
Hey, what the hell is this?
for our boss. Easy, because
No, I will not let him.
Oh, I'm pretty sure I'm gonna be hearing all about that later.
So, anyways, let's give our general character thoughts right now before we continue on with the plot. Overall, I like all of the characters, except Keiichiro.
Yeah,
Honestly,
Keiichiro's much more standoffish than Kairi, and the fact that he's only satiated by sweets like Commander Hilltop. Yeah, no.
Honestly, I'm willing to buy this because I can see what they're trying to go with him being. I think the gag with him is that he is the attack dog.
Yes, he is the attack dog of. Yes, he has Tsukasa's attack dog, and they're more specifically going with the gag of basically she's sicking him on the Lupin Rangers, and yeah.
I'm just the thing about it is that just yes, one, he is way too standoffish, but it's just that he's shown to just be really aggressive, and I don't really hopefully they're able to get more character development in for him, but
I mean,
They should-
he's just very typical.
Which reminder, her next episode comes out today.
I do think he's. I have to wonder if he got picked. I have to wonder if he got picked on for his haircut.
Oh yeah.
I think I said that he. I think he said that he looks like a long lost member of the Beatles.
Yeah.
but yeah, just
So
like
I think the thing with Keiichiro is he's just this very serious cop that wants to rid the world of all crime.
I'm gonna say this right now. I sent a tragic backstory behind this man.
Yes.
probably,
Yep.
which is probably why he basically acts like J. Jonah Jameson.
I'm
Get me
guessing
picture of the Lupin Rangers.
he killed a family member.
Texas and the Lupin Rangers.
Like, this is basically if J. Jonah Jameson became a cop.
Oh
Yeah.
god, that
Yeah.
would be the worst thing ever.
No,
But-
Also,
God.
Although I will,
Umika is my favorite of the two female Senshi. She's just she is this series' embodiment of the Genki girl, and Tsukasa is more standoffish and aggressive like Keiichiro, but
I don't really see it. I think that with Tsukasa that she's a lot more, she's
she's a lot
kind of-
more.
She's neutral.
Yeah, she's neutral. She's neutral towards the Pots Rangers, but Umika is just an all-out Genki girl. Hell, during the first fight scene with Rureta Garo, she was spouting onomatopoeia left and right. You
might
would
wanna-
expect that from a Genki girl.
You might want to explain what exactly a Genki girl is for those who don't know.
Although
Yeah, explain it, please.
I did get a kick out of the. I will admit I got a kick out of the fact that there is one specific weakness that she has.
Falling salt.
No.
Spiders.
Oh yeah, spiders.
spiders.
Spider, the giant legion of spider.
And I
She and
I
Lane
guarantee.
get
there's-
along very well.
And there's the second of DLBaat's things that I can't understand or that I can't stand. Now all he needs is a bat one, and then I'll have to triple Dave him.
Wait.
To
What?
explain the trope of Genki girl,
You've got the Cobra meme and you have a spider meme. All you need is a bat, and that'll complete the trifecta.
yes,
A bat? What do you mean?
He's talking about. You remember how
God,
Kamen
you are
Rider had
clueless.
Batman, Spider-Man, and
DLBaat. Okay, let me explain the whole thing to DLBaat. DLBaat, do you remember the first few monsters of Kamen Rider? Bat,
Oh!
Cobra, Spider.
Well, Cobra was actually the first monster to get revived.
well, I mean,
Well,
technically,
excuse me.
Let's not get into pedantics here.
Yes.
I mean,
Thank you.
technically,
Well-
the third Kamen Rider monster was a scorpion, but we won't digress.
well,
Wait,
the
wait,
whole
wait.
Genki girl
Get
trope.
over here!
The whole Genki girl trope. It basically think of energetic characters like Mana from Yu-Gi-Oh, Pinkie Pie from MLP.
Also, the annoying ones.
Yes, also the annoying ones, but in Mana's case, it's played up for laughs and it's played up for character because even in her dual spirit counterpart, she is as much of a Genki girl as she can get. As seen in the duel.
Wasn't she?
As seen in the duel with Jaden during dual spirit appreciation day in GX.
So, he's Dark Magician Girl, otherwise known as the dual monster everybody wanted to put on Rule 34.
Yes.
Anyways, moving on. Just overall, the characters are looking good for right now, but well,
and I agree with Mildra. Lupin Boy does not give a fuck.
yeah.
And when it comes to the Bistro Jureur, Kairi gets the groceries, Toma is the cook, and Umika is the waitress.
And
Very
I
nice.
can confirm some of the dishes he was cooking behind there, and they're very, very French.
Oh, the first.
Of course.
Well, there's a French set. There, he prepares two French sets at the start, which is just French toast with powdered sugar and fruit. And what's the other one?
If I'm judging from, it was either a sauce he was creating or it was some kind of
omelet.
I don't know, omelet or some kind. I couldn't really tell what he was cooking in the pan.
Okay. Anyway,
I
so
have a menu leak.
okay. Anyway, so they get on to their next target, who is holding the next part of the Lupin collection, which is, I forget the name of it. Fudge.
It was a lighter.
Yeah, it was
Turn me on.
Yeah, I know, but I'm trying to remember the
Wait,
yeah, Allume-moi.
Wait, hang on. Real quick, I want to bring this up since, given the piece of this, some people actually speculate about the lighter here, that the prop itself was built around the mold of the Shishi origami.
Oh, that makes sense.
Yeah, I was going to mention that.
Also, Mildra, we have not lost anybody.
Yeah.
It's just that I heard everybody get quiet for a second. I was worried for him.
Also,
and it gives the user the ability to create fire.
Pyrokinesis.
Wait. So he becomes a fireball spammer.
He becomes a firebender.
Hadouken!
Fireball spam.
Nope. Nobody likes a fireball spammer.
Wait,
Or you could be Sagat. Or you could be Sagat from
Firelord Ozai.
Or you could be Sagat from Street Fighter. Tiger.
Tiger.
Or
you could also be Sakura from Street Fighter.
No. You know what? He could always copy this person. Burn to the ground, burn to the ground,
Oh,
burn
God.
to the ground.
No!
God damn it! No more Flame Heinard! God damn it, you!
Silver, mind if I slipper deal?
Sure, I'll set you up.
I'll slipper him. Let me turn on my friggin' morpher.
Quito!
Yeah, DLBaat, this is for you.
Rival Sweeper!
Dragon Crush it! Fire!
Okay. Since Silver's away, let us get on to the Gangler.
Right, the
Yeah.
Gangler.
Wait.
Wait, we haven't talked about Jim Carter.
Oh yes.
No.
Jimmy Carter.
Get Hilltop and Jim Carter out of the way.
Yeah.
And I love how Hilltop says his name of Jim Carter.
Jim Carter, you're a good. Yes.
Also, Mildra?
You are a good
Yeah.
accountant.
Mind making the red versus blue joke? Since we're talking about Jim Carter?
Okay. Well, first you have to ask me if how I'm dealing with this.
How are you dealing with this?
How are you doing with this?
I think I've got it.
You got it.
And no copies, please.
Okay, sorry.
That guy Carter is really a robot, and Hilltop, you're his boyfriend. So that makes you a gay robot.
God damn it. Yes, that's right.
Caboose. I am a gay robot.
I'm iffy on Jim Carter's design, but now seeing the actual.
Okay. I'm telling you right now. Somebody take this joke that Mildra's done. Meme the shit out of it. Meme it.
Although I did have to make a crack at Jim Carter when he said that nothing gets past my eyes, and I was like, of course, and I had to just say, Jim Carter, you're the best accountant, hands down.
Hands down. He sprouts hands out of his ears.
Well, I think that was just folded up elbows.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Also,
But oh my god, that robot is adorable.
We have a robot butler who turns into a cannon. Then in Q Ranger we have a robot assistant who is modeled after the Ascilla constellation. Now we have a robot accountant.
No. She was the robot secretary.
The robot secretary who's modeled after the Asilla constellation.
What?
Now we have a robot accountant.
Wow, robot assistants in Sentai have gone downhill since then.
Indeed. Oh wait, you forgot about Wagon.
Oh yeah, Wagon.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, that too.
AKA robot fan service.
Yes.
No, she's robot pedophile.
Hey, jeez.
Because she's dealing with a group of kids. Remember?
Okay, yeah, fair point.
And also, to make a quote from one of my favorite guys I watch on YouTube.
Also, guys, holy shit! So, an interesting thing about Jim Carter's actor. This isn't her first time in Sentai.
Really?
She in the Zyuohger Returns video.
In the Zyuohger Cinema. She was the rhino that was romancing Misao in the Zyuohger Cinema.
Misao's girlfriend.
And Misao's girlfriend.
Or rather, Rhino Tsundere.
Rhino Tsundere.
Yes.
Wow, she really is the queen of Tsundere.
Yes, she is. If I remember correctly, she played what was it? Louise from Familiar Zero.
Anyway,
and she was also happy in Fairy Tail.
Cats!
No.
Bad.
Not that joke.
But anyways,
moving on to, might I say very well. I mean, we're acquainted.
Wait, hold on. Scotsman, can I segue into this?
You may.
So here we got the angler. See, we got this organized crime group here, see?
Oh, God.
Okie dokie. Zeltrax, would you mind pointing out all the suits? Since you know more about all the reused suits.
Zeltrax, go ahead.
What?
It's
about the suits.
The Gangler suits, since you know about all the suits.
Okay. I don't remember all of them since I don't have like an actual list of the suits being reused, but I will try to say what some of them are. One of the monsters reused was Ferocious Knight D from Kyoryuger with the head of Bata Zelumba from Hurricane 10 Years After. One of them was, I believe, the body of the villain from the Go Busters B Cinema with the head of the turtle Kenma from, I think it was Geki Ranger versus Go Onger, I think. Then there was another one of the Kuros painted green and black in one scene. Then there was another one of a Nanashi from Shinkenger being reused with Bang Ray's body. Then Botcha's Guild from Ghostbusters vs. Dokaiger.
You were talking about Great Demon Lord Azazel earlier. The villain from from Go Busters, the Go Busters B Cinema.
Oh, Azazel was actually in there? Holy shit, I didn't even notice.
Since he's the main villain.
Wait, what?
Yeah.
Okay, I think we got confused here.
I'm very confused.
Wait.
Let's just go over the main villains. So we have our leader, Dogranio Yaboon. Yeah, Yaboon. And
hi, Japanese adult Simba.
Oh yeah, right.
Down you!
Down! And we have the two generals, Destra Majo, who...
And Goshu Medo.
Hang on, I was about to say something about Majo. Yeah, those are some interesting grenade legs. And grenade everything. And those... Oh god, it's Return of the Shoulder Pads! Shoulder Pads!
Destora, he really pleases me.
He looks pretty cool.
He really pleases me.
He looks like a Zaku.
Mm-hmm.
It looks like some of them have, and looks like at least one of them has an explosive personality.
And then we have Gocheru Meadow. Goshru Meadow, who, I'm gonna be honest, she looks really weird.
Yeah, she does.
I had to say,
yeah, she has ribcage. Yeah, she has rib. Yeah, she has ribcage boobs.
Mm-hmm.
Or may not be.
What I was gonna say is that congratulations.
Yeah.
Congratulations, Reggie. It's a squid.
It's a squid. Oh my god.
Ika.
Hey, that's my line.
Okay. There's a couple of things I'd like to point out from my multiple rewatches of for the first episode. As we've seen, each member of the Gangler has a safe where they keep their part of the collection. The main lead
Yaboon has 2.
Yeah. No, Yaboon has 1 on his chest, which is heavily chained.
Ghosh has 2.
No, it's Destera that has 2. Destera has 2 on his shoulder pads, and Destera being voiced by Japanese Brock. So yeah. And Medu has 1 on her back. Now, the thing about Dogran...
Japanese Brock, oh my god.
Wait. So what you say is defenses are rock solid?
Mm-hmm.
Oh my god.
Could you say that inside his cases are 2 jelly donuts?
I only have
Don't even bring that up.
I have nothing.
Don't
I
even
really
bring
have
that
nothing.
up.
I
have only one other word.
I have nothing.
I have
and
one.
Yes, I know
I have
that
nothing.
It's supposed to be
I
onigiri.
really have nothing.
I've pointed that out. I've pointed that out multiple times on the internet. I've pointed that out multiple times internally. But the joke is always perfect when they're called jelly donuts. I'm sorry, Silver.
Oh god.
I have one.
Delicious
I have
jelly
one-
donuts.
I have only one thing to say.
That insults my Japanese heritage. Even
Silver,
worse than my ex-roommate, who ended when I was making onigiri called them rice boobs. I wanted to punch him in the face so badly.
Or at least, Silver, at least I recognize the fact that they're supposed to be onigiri.
I'm so glad my ex-roommate is gone, because my god did he piss me off.
Silver, join the club.
Yep.
You remember how bad my old roommate was. I am pleased he is gone forever, and I'll never have to see him again. And here's the best part.
Your asshole roommate's gone, DLBaat? Congratulations.
It's been like that for a while, VM, but here's the thing. He was supposed to come back for graduation, but the thing was, I had to leave school because of, for a while because of, I think it was
Bedbugs.
Yes. And the thing is, because of that, I missed his graduation, so I never have to see his ass ever again.
Yay.
Honestly, if you had seen his ass again, you probably would have punched him in the face.
Oh, most definitely.
Anyways, are you missing your porcelain office?
Yes, that's a reference where the fact that you had to participate in DCs through bathroom.
Okay. First
Anyways,
off,
let's finish up the episode, shall we?
Jasmine, this is my response to that. 1, 2, 3. 2.
And Mildra, that is a reference to. And Mildra, that is a reference to the fact that when DL's old roommate was in his dorm, he had to participate in voice chats in his dorm bathroom.
Anyways, if I may continue.
Yes.
Anyways, with so our Lupin Rangers end up facing against Garat Nargo, who has the ability to control Fire!
PK Fire! PK Fire!
Oh God!
No, none of that. Shame on you.
on you.
And at one point, he actually has Toma and Umika at his mercy and is about to burn them alive.
Yes.
However, with any other Red Senshi, it would have gone into a speech, and probably through some like broken means that the main hero would, or that the Red would just like save them somehow. But the fact of the matter is, Kairi ends up letting them save themselves by creating the diversion.
By creating a diversion wherein one of the pieces of the floor breaks apart.
And overall, just the fact of the matter is, this straight up shows how much trust the team has in each other.
Mm-hmm.
And
friendship.
Yeah.
Would you say that friendship is magic?
Shut up, you weirdo.
Shut up, you weirdo.
They might not act like they want to help each other, but their main thing is if one of them goes down, if they go down, the one that's left has to complete their mission.
Yes, that is a lifelong promise that they've established.
Because they want to see their loved ones.
But yeah, just straight up, these, like, already this is showing that how much better this is compared to Q Ranger. As much as I defended Q Ranger, I will admit that this feels so much better, and feels like a breath of fresh air compared to the last few Sentai series that we've gotten. It feels like every member has equal ground here, and it feels really good. It feels like this is an actual legitimate team, right?
Yes.
Q Ranger.
Because what does Sentai translate to?
Amen to that!
Teamwork.
Well, task force, but
Task force, but in the connotation that they use, team.
As now we get on to the jazz music transformation theme.
Oh yes.
Wait,
Red,
wait.
blue, yellow.
No. Zero. No.
Well,
Kaito
first
change. Mascares. Zero.
No.
1.
You
zero.
did it wrong.
The 010 comes first.
Hang on, I got it. Hang on. First they have to put on the dial fighters. So they.
Zero. 1. Zero.
Hang on. Wait, no, they do the. Wait, no, guys, hang on. Let me do it. Red, blue, yellow. 0, 1, 0.
1, 0, 2.
Masquerade.
6, 0. No. Masquerade. No. Let me do it all the way. 0, 1, 0.
Flutter.
2, 6, 0.
Flutter.
Let him do
Someone
it.
wants to do it.
Yeah, let me do it. You get billed. You get billed. Okay? You get billed. I want to do Lupin Ranger versus Pato Ranger. Got it?
All right. Yes.
Thank you.
If I got that, good.
Now then, if I may do it from the beginning, where I am not interrupted. Thank you.
I apologize.
All right. Red, blue, yellow. 0, 1, 0. Masquerade. Kaito change. Lupin Ranger.
Lupin Ranger.
So yeah. And my god, the transformation sequence is amazing.
I love it.
We all love
do you
it.
guys want to know one of the other? Do you guys want to know another neat thing regarding the transformation? Do you want to know what happens before the helmets pop onto the suits?
Top hats.
The top hat.
Top hat and the
No,
bow ties.
no, guys, not that.
Oh,
Each ranger smirks before the helmet comes on.
Oh yeah.
Smirks, bow ties, and top hat. As every Hoovian knows,
Bow ties are cool.
Exactly.
those were literally the words I was going to say.
Damn it, River!
However, before they're able to finish off the bad guy for good and get the piece of the Lupin collection, Oh,
and
the
get
Power Rangers.
get the Alumwa. The Power
Power-
Rangers that get to show up and be the resident buzzkills.
Yeah.
Oh, we forgot to address a very key thing in this Sentai.
They both use
yeah.
the same transformation devices.
No,
And
not
which
that.
is both
Not
a part
that.
of the Lupin collection.
Not that. Well, I think Silver just said it. It's that.
Their henshin devices and mecha or special systems are part of the Lupin collection.
Which is very interesting. So why is it that they're changers? What you might be wondering, how did the Pato Rangers get pieces of the Lupin collection?
Commander Hilltop.
Good question.
Well,
the answer
the
is
answer is yes.
And Commander Hilltop literally gave them their henshin devices and trigger machines in briefcases.
But the question
where
is,
did
where
he
did
get
get them?
Now, the thing is, I'm guessing that the butler Koguri, because I'm doubting those VS changes existed back in the days of Lupin.
Got it.
So in other words, either Hilltop and Koguri are meeting behind the scenes and running this show from the background. Yeah, these VS changes are definitely products of modern technology.
Well, actually, if you look at the other pieces of the Lupin collection, they don't look old and timey. So, I'd say suspension of disbelief and just leave it at that.
Okay.
I'd say
okay, you mentioned that, Scotsman.
I'd say sometimes a log is just a log, sometimes a cigar is just a cigar, and sometimes a clarinet is just a long shaft of wood that you want to put both lips together and blow for all you're worth.
Phrasing blowing both Mildreds out.
Okay.
No, there is no phrasing implies I did it by accident. That was not an accident.
Oh, that was purposeful.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I've made it clear there's a method behind my madness. There's just a lot of madness. Now, that said, regarding the Lupin collection, I know people are going to give them a bunch of shit for the fact that they're reusing
Sentai props.
But at the same time, one, reusing props is not exactly a new concept. This has been going on in film production for decades. Like you look at some of the early Universal stuff, and it's almost like a game of spot the reused proper costume. Especially if you're looking into the grindhouse shit, like I often do, because I like to play the boom like drinking game.
Take a shot every time you see every reused
at the
Sentai.
same
you're
time,
interrupting Mildra.
At the same time, there's also the fact that they took that up. When it comes to these reused props, this is coming off of a production that was undoubtedly very expensive.
Yes.
Indeed.
And a big waste of money.
Because when I look at a lot of the sets that they've made, they are a lot smaller.
Right.
And that leads me to believe that they were trying to come up with a way to save money while also doing something new. So back in the
yeah.
But the producers of our previous Sentai had their heads up their donkey.
Yes.
Oh!
Up their asses, exactly.
Excellent burn.
Well, we're already more than aware of the problems on that end. There's no need to beat that dead horse right now, because that's because
why not? It's always
if we
fun
do
to
that, we're gonna be here for days.
But also, as I was trying to say earlier, something that this Sentai did in its first episode that Q Ranger had a hard time struggling with through its entire run.
Yeah.
Give lore
At least the toy sales were good.
No, I mean, it gave lore to both
guys.
sides. Wait, somebody went miss, I think.
Well, Zeltrax was going to make a point.
Oh, sorry.
Apparently the Transformers Wiki said that the Goldbuster suits were at Hasbro Toy Fair, but apparently some guys were saying stop lying, so I don't know what to tell you there.
Oh, okay.
Basically, I would tweet him the most obvious. Pixar didn't happen. Pixar don't believe you.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway,
Okay,
so
yeah,
I
but
think
yeah,
we're just about
as I was
done with Lupin Ranger versus Pato Ranger.
As I was saying...
Oh, sorry.
Yeah. Something that the previous series struggled with... because in this series, where did the gimmicks come from? They're part of the Lupin collection. Where's the Changer come from? Part of the Lupin collection. Q Ranger. Where did the Q-Tama come from? Space Magic. Where's the Stasia Blaster from? I don't know.
Space magic.
Yeah, fair point.
It's magic. I don't have to explain shit.
But we are glad. But we are glad that you actually are explaining shit.
Yes.
I'm being
reason.
a smartass when it comes to the whole it's magic gag, and that's simply because the DM in the D&D cartoon was a bigger asshole than me.
And this nobody get mad at me.
And of course, once again, to take a shot at Joe Quesada.
Anyways, and speaking of this, it like you don't have to explain it, but it makes it feel much better if it is explained. And I know you guys are gonna get mad at me. This is why I don't give the Metachlorians from Star Wars as much flack as most people do.
Right.
Because they tried to explain the Force, and I can appreciate that.
Ooh. Okay.
To be honest, that is a complicated matter, and I will get to that another day.
Yeah.
Anyways.
But yeah, as for the grades of our episode...
Speaking of complicated matters, look what I posted right in the.
The only thing that stops me from going full A plus is some of the camera work.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah,
I don't mind it.
I'll probably go
A
B
minus.
plus.
Yeah, A minus.
A minus.
I still give it an A.
Actually,
I still give it an. I still give it an A sharp. In which, as I explained, A sharp is greater than A plus plus because coding joke.
Yes, because coding joke.
Also,
because of musical pitch joke.
Exactly.
Real quick, check what I posted in the Roundup grinder.
Yeah, I saw that. Pretty cool.
They're making a Marvel Legends Gwenpool.
Anyways,
They are
moving on.
They're making a figure of Gwenpool.
Zeltrax.
Nice.
I'm happy.
Zeltrax, focus.
Moving on.
Focus.
Moving on, like the flying thing does.
Moving right along.
Hey, that's my line. And don't make me implement the conch in this. Don't make me implement the conch in this podcast, guys.
Implement the what?
The conch.
Have you not read Lord of the Flies?
I have.
No.
I haven't.
Shame on you. That book is amazing.
Yes.
I know that.
I have read the I've seen the original film version.
Yep. Anyway, so let's get on to our weekly plug-in, which of course is Mildra the Monk.
Mr. Monk, would you care to plug whatever?
Okay. Now a few things I will make clear. Now the obvious part is that I have my own YouTube channel. Just look up Mildra and you'll be able to find it relatively quickly, unless one of you links that down below. I also have a blogger page, The Monastery.
The Monastery, which is just MildraTheMonk.blogspot.com, which is in the document for this week.
Yep. That is where I upload stuff. That is where I upload stuff and comments that aren't
like
lengthy enough.
Character week Freebie Friday, which you've been doing.
I've had to put Freebie Friday on hiatus because I've been focusing so much on getting the stuff for the on Wednesdays ready. Speaking of which, the game that is going to be run this Wednesday is one of the games that I featured
Osaka
on
Street
Free
Stories.
Yes, Osaka Street Stories is a starter module for the Legend system.
Yes, for the Legend system,
which is a game that I put up on the on Freebie Friday a few months back. Now, I do need to explain a few things. Characters with Character was me shamelessly ripping off the Character Archives series from the Gaming Security Agency blog. Unfortunately, they decided to go belly up, which is a shame because they did a really good takedown of Games Workshop after that legal incident 2 years ago. But the idea is that I present a character from a specific game, whether or not sometimes it's referencing the character creation that I've done in a review. Sometimes
it's referencing TRPG presented by RBT.
Yes.
Yep.
That was what that's what the Minis Files series was, as well as doing the act by act breakdown of my thoughts after each act for the Enemy Within.
Yes. You can also find his campaign. Speaking of TRPG presented by RBT, this is a perfect segue.
Yes.
We also he is also a part of RVT and does the tabletops every Wednesday. So yeah, make sure to check him up. And
he's done. They've done Rite of the Transformation, which is so far their only Tokusatsu campaign, and they've also done Numenera. And recently, they've just finished the Enemy Within. Last week, they finished up their first mini of the month, The Genesis, which is their first German RPG.
Genesis?
So, question, when are you going to get... So, question, when are you...
Genesis!
So, question, when are you going to get to Cthulhu Tech?
They've already done Cthulhu Tech. That's one of their other minis.
I did that months ago.
Years ago.
Okay.
You can find it in the Month Minis playlist.
Okay. Mildred.
To be honest,
Mildred?
I don't intend on tackling Cthulhu Tech anytime soon because in order to do that, I need to vastly revamp its dice system.
All right,
Mildred. One joke.
Cthulhu Tech's dice system. The term that's used for it is swinging, where you don't have a decent medium range when it comes to dice results. You either have shit dice.
I'm sorry, but I kind of got to stop you there because we only have a half hour left until it gets around the time when I need to leave.
Silver.
Yeah,
sorry. Can I ask Mildred one thing real quick?
Just that I get on a roll sometimes.
No worries.
Now that said, the thing I wanted to bring up with Osaka Street Stories is that the Legend system that's used, you can get that for free at ruleofcool.com. It is unfortunate. The game is unfortunately on indefinite hiatus, but the community for the game still maintains a lot of expansion for it, and they put in some bonus content. One of which might be interesting for you, Flutter.
Kamen Rider?
Nope.
MLP?
They put in a mini expansion called My Little Legend. It's
nice.
The Legend system is a very good alternative to D&D because if Mike Merles is going to fire me from D&D, then I consider that a blessing. Now,
anyway,
that said, I do intend on putting some more stuff on the blog. It's just that I need to finish the current crop of projects first.
Or projects like JC and
yeah, he is creating his own RPG known as Japan Hero Chronicles, or JHC for short. Not to be related to Japan Hero Collectibles. Rest in peace.
Yep, that was partially why I came up with the name. But for those who want to learn about TRPGs and not want to get trapped into the D&D 5th edition trap that everybody seems to be in these days, aka the Filthy Casual Edition. That is the.
Oh,
that
don't get him started on 5th edition. He will talk for hours.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, to be fair, there's one other person who will do this. Who will do the same if prompted, and that's Kyoryu.
Yeah,
Now,
fair enough.
Okay.
That said, with all three of those things, I will always make an attempt to expand on on showing what's out there.
Yes.
And last but not least, you can probably find me posting something horribly offensively bad at Mildra the Monk on Twitter, all in word.
Twitter. Yes.
Yep.
Okay. Mildred, real quick, I need to ask you something.
And if you end up trying something out after seeing one of my videos on the matter, then I think then my work here is done.
We are actually. Remember the Star Wars retrospective?
What do you mean your work?
Oh yeah.
You didn't do
And
anything.
again, well, my work here is done.
Didn't I?
Since we are planning on doing a Star Wars Saga campaign.
Yep.
Eventually.
Eventually.
Hang on.
Naturally. Also, Mildred, real quick, I have to ask you something.
Flutter,
Once you're
you
done.
get a lot of pussy in that outfit?
Okay, anyways, guys, come on.
Okay,
we need to, guys.
Okay.
We need to wrap this up.
Yes.
All right.
But in whatever form I end up seeing you again, my name is Mildra. I am your gaming monk.
Don't
Wait.
We're not ready to actually.
Yeah,
Please
we
don't
still
go.
have...
The trolls need you. We look up to you.
Okay. Mildred, one thing I have to ask you.
But that is where you guys can find me.
Okay.
Anyway, DL shoot.
All right.
Yes.
When can we expect to see Fatal show up on
No!
Hey, Silver, grab a guy.
Multi-Dave! Permission to multi-Dave granted!
What the hell did I miss?
He mentioned Fatal.
Jill?
Mildred, I asked you, so when can we expect to see he Fatal show up in a Monk Mini?
Mildra, permission to multi-Dave granted. You ready? 5 when ready.
This is gonna hurt me more than it hurts you.
Ow!
You definitely deserve that one.
You definitely deserve
I
that.
know.
I am not inflicting that shit on anybody.
Anyways, let's with that in mind, let's move on to the weekly topic, shall we? Where we are doing part 3 of this breakout characters list. Good God, why did we have so many of these goddamn things? Hey, Jesus.
Because we are sadists.
Okay, this time we're gonna focus on mainly the
Senshi.
Senshi. And since we did cover Stinger and Tsurugi during the retrospective, I have removed them from the list. So starting off, let's talk about the 3 breakout characters for Kyoryuger: Ian, Soji, and Uchi, because all 3 of these guys are amazing.
Can I? Yeah. Silver.
Okay, boys. I found this on Twitter. This is fucking hilarious.
DLBaat, focus.
Right? Sorry.
Silver, can I have a soapbox?
Go ahead.
Uh-oh.
Okay. Have seen, as many of you know, I've seen Kyoryuger before, and I have a pretty good memory when it comes to it. And these are good characters, but they're not utilized as good as they could have been.
Yeah. Also, to get the catchphrases out of the way, Oh my.
Oh my.
Degozaru!
Believe the same. Also, wow.
I'm still on my soapbox. I didn't come up. Can I?
Yes,
Sure,
go
go
ahead.
Yeah.
Let's continue.
Yeah. Yeah. What we know about Soji is the swordsman of the group, and he is a badass. He's also the kid. He's also the kid of the group, but he doesn't get a lot of time.
BRB going to the bathroom?
What?
Oh, he said BRB going to bathroom. Anyways, go ahead and continue.
Yeah. He doesn't get a lot of time to be as emotional as some of the other characters. Most of his focus episodes revolve around him as the straight man and somebody else as the banana man. For episode 6.
Peronda!
Oh, I'm sorry.
Guts, we don't need to go over every single episode. Just
I'm not going to go over every single episode. Most of the time, his relationships focus on him and Ian, which was not very well established afterward. Him and his mother and father, who were played by Dinah Black and Pink. But after the end of the series, we don't know much about. We don't know much about who is Soji.
Yeah, we don't know much about his actual character, about his actual backstory.
Anyways, I'm sorry.
I'm gonna final speed up. Ian was touted as being like Guy and Yuki, but they didn't give him the time to show it. They showed he was a flirt and he was great with a gun, but Yuki Guy.
Guts, I'm pushing you off the soapbox. We need to continue.
This is me. Okay, but is my point still made?
Yes, I understand. Overall, just really quick, I'm gonna go over this overall. Just, these three characters were very interesting, and they were a lot of fun to just see on stage. You have Ian, who's the flirty hotshot, who
actually turns out later on is really just being supportive.
Yeah, and honestly, I really do admire that he is a very supportive person. And it really he's just a great guy overall. And then Soji, he's played as the straight man, but he wants to be someone. And I feel that's something that you definitely see, is that he wants to have his own style, yet he wants to prove himself to everybody. And then Uchi. Right. He is a man out of time. He is somebody who literally. He is somebody who's trying to find his place in the world, and with the Kyoryugers, he's able to find that place. Overall, and the three of these characters.
And let's not forget that the Kyoryuger is probably one of the best themes ever done by Psychic Lover.
Yes, indeed.
Yes.
Okay. I don't know if I've told you guys. Okay. Real quick. I don't know if I've told you guys this story before, but there was a time where basically I had to get up really early and help my grandma out with something. And,
and you played this song to keep yourself up while you drove like 6 hours over there.
No. Here's the thing. I didn't drive. I just walked around and I just listened to this song for I don't even know how long, and it still kept me up. And the thing is, to keep me up in the morning, you usually need to give me something with caffeine, like a Coke or something like that. And I didn't have any of that.
Like a Coke or coffee.
No, I don't drink coffee.
Ah.
Anyways,
I was just using that as an example.
Yes. But I do agree with you. Uchi is a great character, and it was awesome to have him for Kyoryuger.
Yeah.
And Ian and Soji, they just work off each other really well. And that final fight with the two of them against all those minions, that was amazing.
Yeah.
Definitely one of the highlights. Yes.
As I was saying before, these three characters are badasses. They don't get a lot of time to shine themselves.
That's fair. Anyways, we have...
because, Silver, describe Ian again.
He's the flirty hotshot.
And you said he makes really good support.
Yeah.
Right? But does that work with the comparisons that have been made to him comparing to Yuki Gai?
Black Condor.
I don't think that Guts, that's not...
He's using it as an example, Silver.
That's not the point. Okay? All three characters are able to stand up on their own, even if they don't get too much screen time, okay? That's what this means for breakout characters. It is characters that we as fans love.
I like these characters a lot, but I'm just trying to see. I'm just trying to see these characters for what they were and what because they are great characters. They just didn't get a lot to.
Also, Silver, you didn't take Stinger and Whole Soldier off the list.
Yeah, they are. I remember I put the pluses on the doc.
Oh yeah, just to go over who we.
Yeah, to check them off. Yeah.
And if I'm remembering correctly, we've talked about.
No, we didn't. We didn't talk about them.
We haven't?
No, we haven't. We'll get to them. We'll get to them next week. Okay.
Okay.
I'm sorry if I seem a little bit pushy, but it's like, guys.
It's understandable. You're on a tight schedule.
Yeah.
Sure. But yeah, I think we've covered the three Kyoryuger characters.
I don't know. Mildra, Zeltrax, do you guys have anything to add?
No, as far as the whole breakout thing, that is something that is a bit of a complicated affair for me personally, mostly because of how I see specific actors. I did mention this before, but. And this is in the interest of it. I think that having Natsuka killed off back in Double was a missed opportunity to do something more with him, and that's why I presented
I agree.
That proposition of him being effectively the man with no name.
Yeah.
Yes.
Or he is or he becomes one of the people with no name.
No.
What? It's fine.
That's a good joke. That's a good
awesome.
joke.
I'll give you that one. It's just a matter of questionable timing. Now,
I was gonna say.
With that said, this is something that I have to abstain from.
Okay.
From, although I will say this. Never let TV Guide predict who your show's breakout character is going to be.
Mm-hmm. I agree.
Fair enough.
Short version, when Star Trek Voyager was about to come out, they predicted that Neelix would be the breakout character.
Wrong!
Now then.
Oh wait, you be serious. We laugh even harder.
Anyways. Continuing on, one thing that I have to, so with this last part, I'm going to basically bunch all three of these people together. These being the 3 6th Rangers of Tokuger, Ninja, and Zyuohger. Akira
Zyuohger. It's Zyuohger.
Yeah, Zyuohger. Akira Nijino, Kinji Takigawa, and Misao Mondo.
AKA Jewel Zawardo!
Zawardo!
Yes.
Blah!
Stop.
Silver, you should have seen that one coming.
It was indeed my last surprise.
Yeah.
Anyways. So,
wait,
let's talk about these 6 Rangers, shall we?
Yes.
Now, granted, I don't know too much about these, so the rest of you guys are going to have to talk about them.
Akira Nijino is a first when it comes to 6th Senshi because he's a 6th Senshi who started out as a villain.
Technically not really the first, but we haven't had one like him in a while.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, that's right. He was the first since, God, I'm trying to remember Gal Silver's name.
Tsukimo.
Shirogane.
Yeah, Shirogane. Since Shirogane, who is the American, or the Japanese counterpart to Merrick Balaton, who started out as Balatone, who started out as Loki, the Japanese counterpart to Zenaku.
Right.
Fucking A, Zenaku is awesome. Zenaku is awesome.
He was pretty awesome.
Wait, much.
Wait, Loki. Where's Thor?
God damn it, DLBaat.
Bro.
No, wait, I'm sorry. Just call Chris Hemsworth.
Just call Chris Hemsworth.
Okay, that's it.
Jesus, Zeltrax, you peaked the mic.
Sorry.
No worries.
Wait, yo, what the hell? What the hell was that?
I don't know. Someone moved me there.
It was me.
Where did you move him?
To the sin bin. And
why'd you do that, Guts?
Akira was a man. Well, go ahead, Guts, and explain yourself. Just because he made a bad joke doesn't justify it.
By that justification, every time you make a bad joke, we should move you to the city.
No, I'm fine with bad jokes, but that joke, but I've seen enough of Gal Ranger to just say, okay, I accept that they named this character Roki. I just do not tolerate people who would make the Norse mythology jokes or Marvel comic jokes. That's
Guts, grow a sense of humor.
Okay. Now that statement offends me.
Guys, calm down.
He started it.
Okay, both of you apologize now, or I'm kicking you out of the podcast.
Fine, I'm sorry.
Well, that
Say it like you mean it. Say it like you mean it.
That's what
sorry.
Guts.
I'm sorry, DLBaat, that I moved you to the sin bin for a joke that I very much do not appreciate.
Anyway.
And also, Guts, I see your thing, but we need to just continue on, or let's just go over this really quick, okay?
Wait.
Nijino.
Wait, hold it. Who moved the Sasaki into the sin bin?
Okay, that one wasn't.
He probably moved himself.
Yoryu, why'd you move yourself?
I wanted some peace and quiet.
Sorry.
Oh.
Okay, well, we're done now. Let's just go over really this quick.
Akira Nijino started out as Zaram of the Evil Shadow line.
Whose grand power was making it rain.
Making it rain, exactly.
Making it rain.
Making it rain! Millions of dollars.
Anyways,
Also,
continue. Let's move on to
His
Kinji.
last name literally means rainbow colored.
Anyways, let's just go over this one really quickly.
Oh my god!
DLBaat.
And he's a man looking for his place to die.
Yes. Anyway.
Let's just go over a quick summary of each of them, and then basically explain why we love all three of them.
I don't think
We love Tokyo Rokugo because he was the highlight of Tokyuger.
I think
Yeah,
that all
he's probably
three
one of the better
all
ones.
three of them were the highlights of their respective series.
Especially Kinji, but we'll get to that.
Just go over all three of them real quick, just because we can explain them in very few words.
DL, you can take Jewel of the World.
All right. The reason why we like
who should take Ninja?
I'll take Kinji since I know a little bit about him. Basically, that he was a yokai hunter alongside his brother and father, but they were.
Why don't we let Zeltrax take it? He hasn't talked much.
Zeltrax, would you like to take Kinji?
Okay, I'll take Kinji. Kinji was a yokai hunter. What?
So now we've chosen who takes who goes first?
Zeltrax.
Okay.
Remember, doing it in order.
Right.
All right, let me finish this then. Kinji was a yokai hunter with his father and brother, who were sadly killed in the line of duty.
Mm-hmm.
Cliche.
In a blaze of glory.
Flutter, focus.
And then, of course, Kinji found Yoshitaka, aka Gramps from Ninja, who says, "Kill my children, become the last ninja." Wait, what? Yeah, I don't like Gramps.
Yeah, Gramps is an asshole.
Yeah,
Gramps
Yoshitaka is an asshole.
Yeah.
You know, I just
Yeah, so
realized
after-
it probably runs in the family, considering Takaharu.
Yeah, that's true.
However,
Yeah, after a book that Yoshitaka gives Kinji, he becomes Star Ninja, builds his own mecha, and Bob's your uncle.
And let's not forget he bought most of the stuff off the internet.
also Kinji selfies,
Yes,
Of course.
all of the Kinji selfies.
which
Well,
also started
all
our
of the Kinji
on
selfie
RBT,
Well, Kinji didn't
which
make
also
his own
started our
mecha, he just
gag on
commissioned it.
RBT. Yeah, which started our own gag on RBT thanks to Easy's most recent What the Fies on the Ninja in the Ninja V cinema, wherein they use precure animators for a precure attack
Oh my god.
with
Yes.
Kuka and Kasumi.
Let's forget about that. Neuralizer. Okay.
Anyways,
Oh, good
so
lord.
DLBaat, go over Misao, and then we'll cover all three of them.
All right. Now, Misao in the beginning. Okay, let's stop.
Started as a tool of the Death Galleon.
Flutter? Who's covering this?
Oh yeah, good point. Sorry.
Now, Misao growing up was a wimp. Like, a complete and utter wimp. He was never really good at anything, and, well, nobody really liked him.
Aww,
That is until
poor
Genius came
Misao.
across him, and, well, spoiler alert given Genius that he has an inferiority complex, he took pity on Genji. Misao. He took pity on Misao and basically wanted to make him like him. Basically someone who had power and glory. So basically what happened was he injected him with the powers of 3 human.
Crocodile, Rhinos, and Wolf.
Yes. And basically we put several the metals or whatever it was.
They're
Continue metals.
yeah, they're continuum metals.
Yeah.
And basically made him Jewel the World.
Well, he was originally just known as Zawaldo.
Yes. But the thing was, when Enchi worked for the Zesgians, he was a
Misao.
monster. Why the hell do I keep doing? Okay, when Misao was working with the Galleons, he was unstoppable. Barely anybody could touch him. He was pretty much the ace in the hole. But then after that, he was glad to be free, but he was
still moping about.
Yeah, that's one of the big problems with Misao. However, that was fixed in the Jojo Free Cinema, where he finally grew up hair once again, and finally became the badass jewel of the world that appeared here in the debut.
And he got a girlfriend.
And he got a girlfriend who is currently voicing Jim Carter.
Yes, he got a girlfriend who gives him all the horn.
Oh God!
Praise Misao's out.
God damn you, DLBaat! Damn you!
Anyways.
Wait. I'm sorry. Misao makes it very horny.
Stop!
Praising both DLs out.
Okay, that's it. DLBaat, you may go now.
Oh my God, that hurt.
He'll be back in a second. There he is.
I'm sorry. Did you say I was leaving?
You know, I could just kick you from the server.
No,
you wouldn't do that.
Would I?
No,
don't.
I'm not.
I was gonna say, I know you too well, Silver. I know you won't do that, and I'm gonna tell you right now, if you do that, you can kiss my ass goodbye.
Fair enough. I wasn't actually going to do that. Anyways, the thing about these three is the fact that, and this actually ties into what Six Rangers actually mean for the team. They are, like, when we first see Burai, that he is a force that is separate from the team, but eventually molds himself in. And
same with Ko and Die Ranger.
We don't talk about Ko.
Yeah.
Well, what about Riki?
We don't talk about Riki.
What about Yusaku?
We can talk about Yusaku, even though I don't know too much about Yusaku. But anyways,
Mega Silver and if anyone asks, Mega Silver, Yusaku Hayakawa, not playing Saku Fujiki.
Anyways, guys. The fact of the matter is that these three, they have a very interesting personality, which makes them really great characters. You know, it makes them really entertaining, and we want to see more of them. That's the main reason why they get a lot of focus and why they're very, they're very like
hell. Two of them have teamed up in their own team up movie.
Exactly.
Tokyo Roku and Star Ninja.
Exactly. We love all these characters because they're written well and they're very interesting characters to see.
And sometimes written better than the main cast.
Exactly. Like let's look at Q Ranger for a second. We all love Tsurugi so much, and he fits, and he just works that angle that he has, you know?
Yeah.
And then of course talking about Utsumimaru once again, he fits that angle really well, and
Utsumimaru.
No one can.
The fact of the matter is that these Sixth Rangers, they are made to be their own entity, but also a part of the team. And because of that, they get really engaging personalities. And so, yeah, that's the main reason why we love them so much.
Mm-hmm.
But I think that's enough for today. Next week, we will finally finish off this goddamn topic. My God.
Wait, we're not done?
We have 3 left on the list.
Left.
Oh, God damn it.
We could just forget about this topic and move on to other weekly topics.
When we start something, we have to finish it.
Exactly. Anyways.
We didn't even have a plan when we were creating... We didn't even have a plan.
Wait.
Anyways.
Make the plan.
Don't
execute the
plan.
Captain
Throw the plan away.
Expect the plan to go off the rails. Throw away the plan.
Exactly. Anyways, I think that...
Thank you, Leonard Snart.
Anyways, I think that we should move on to the keyword puzzle for now, shall we?
Yes, let's get in the glory with the chain.
Perfect puzzle. Y'all know the rules for this one, and I'm the one who made the puzzle this time. So let's see if you jokers can actually guess it.
Because he was late.
Late.
Kyoryu, let's make this clear here. You show up on time next week, you get your chance. But until then, now here's the thing, Kyoryu, you have a whole week to come up with a good answer for me to use for the keyword puzzle. Also, do not waste it.
Anyways, Kyoryu, are you there? Because you're still muted on the...
Muted? Yeah.
Kyoryu. Oh.
Hello, I can hear you.
Okay. You got all that, Kyoryu?
Mm-hmm.
Alrighty. So, Tensei o hajimeru ka. 一つ目のキーワード。
一つ目のキーワード。
Creator.
二つ目のキーワード。
いや、二つ目のキーワード。
Dimension.
最後のキーワード。
Biblical.
Biblical. Ooh.
Anybody have a guess?
I abstain.
Okay.
Biblical dimension.
My only guess is something from the Vyram of Jetman.
Nope.
But yeah, now that we've got our keyword puzzle out in the open.
Hold it,
Let's let
guys.
you guess.
Zeltrax, do you have a guess?
And Zeltrax, if he has a guess.
I don't know. I don't see where the keywords were. So
It's creator, dimension, biblical. Now, do you have a guess?
Messiah from Go Busters.
We're not gonna say anything about it. We're not gonna say anything about it, but we won't give anything away.
Silver.
Did Zeltrax get it right?
Damn it, DLBaat! I wanted to at least keep it a secret for next week.
That's 2 weeks in a row that a keyword puzzle's been solved within the first day of the week.
Silver.
DLBaat, if you had said nothing, we would have been just fine.
Wait. The audience doesn't know if it's solved or not.
No. DLBaat just gave it away.
I didn't say what the answer was.
Well, you guys will see next week, but I'm pretty sure you already know what it is. Damn it, DLBaat!
Haha! Revenge is mine!
Let's just finish this up. This has been your resident Radiant Rider, Silver Maxis, saying peace out, stay awesome, stead up, za, Vanguardo. And we'll see you next week.
This has been your flamboyant flyer, Flutterguy98. Thanks for on flyers. Guts.
This has been your adventure of Egg, Guts Masterson, saying, have a pleasant day. Stay away from thieves on the street, and Silver and Flutter still have no bias in the Toku actors that are nominated.
Who are you? Who are you?
Yes.
Go ahead.
Outro.
This is your Crimson Pfizer saying, next week I should be on time, but that depends on what time I get out to the library.
Hopefully. Naturally.
Truly.
Eventually.
Eerily.
And since Mildra is here, I can't copy him because normally I just do the Stay Frosty, but I'm saving that for the Mildra.
Yep.
And
Anyways,
however,
DLBaat.
Yeah, deal.
This has been and your Riddle God DLBaat reminding you that I am just a passing by Toku fan. Remember that, and please don't forget to praise our meme lord Goddamn Kuroto. Oh, and thank God Go Busters is getting adapted next. Woo!
Yes. Anyways, for our surprise guest / Six Ranger, Zeltrax.
I am ZeltraxMillennium saying good night and good luck, and might I interest you in a in an all expenses paid free pass to Wakanda?
Oh my god.
Yeah, I saw Black Panther.
I
saw Black Panther yesterday. Yes, it was fucking awesome.
Okay,
it was fucking
go
awesome.
and see that.
You're gonna love it.
Evacuate the city. Engage all the defenses. And get this man a shield.
And get this man a shield.
Anyways, Mildra, you're up.
Okay. This was interesting, and I always love some chaos that even my old friend Nurgle would approve of. And just remember, Siegfried is sick of your shit. Until then, my name is Mildra. My name is Mildra. I am your gaming monk. Stay fucking frosty and fuck Mike Merles.
Exactly.
See you guys next time.
Yep, see y'all next time. Bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye.